There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. My phone was bugging out. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Aston Villa away at Lille in the Conference League quarter-final, second leg. It doesn't get bigger than this. Two massive teams in this competition. Arguably, two favourites going into this game. I know Fenerbahce are an apparent favourite in the Europa Conference League, but Aston Villa, I would say, are the favourites. Not only that, we have lots of pressure now. We've got Manchester City and Arsenal out of the Champions League. You've got Liverpool on the verge of going out of the Europa League. You've got West Ham United 2-0 down in the first leg of their Europa League. You'd imagine that's going to be a tough game for them. It's all on Aston Villa to wave the English flag in Europe. Basically, that's what this comes down to. It's all on Villa this evening. Villa away at Lille. We travel to France with a 2-1 lead. Ladies and gentlemen, hello to everyone. I am live on YouTube. I am live on TikTok. AJSTV. Find me anywhere almost. Hello to Galaxy AVFCs. He says, come on, Villa. George says hello. Mark the Warrior says up the Villa. And we've got an up the fucking Villa. And on TikTok, we've got up the Villa. Went to the first leg. Hopefully we can get an early goal today. And another account with a come on the Villa from up the Villa. I am so excited for this game. I am so excited. I'm nervous. I'm everything. I'm absolutely everything. We'll get into the lineups. We'll get into the statistics. The first thing I'm going to throw off the top of my head, because I know it's a fact, Lille have the best home record in Ligue 1. They are, I think they're second in Ligue 1. They're an incredible team this season. This is not an easy game. I mean, we know how good they are by the first leg. I didn't think we've played very well in that first leg. If I'm going to be honest, I think Emi Martinez was very good. We were forced in lots of situations defensively that I didn't like. So they're fourth in Ligue 1, but they do have a game in hand. So if they win that game, they go within a point of Brest, but they do have the best home record in that league. It's their away record that they struggle with, but away from home, they could have got a result against Villa. So I don't know. That doesn't give me a lot of confidence, but they're very good this season. They're very good. That game in hand, they fly back up the league. Galaxy says not good for us, good form, but we did win against a very good Arsenal. We did win against an informed Arsenal team, and I'm very pleased and proud of that. It's a perfect result. First half wasn't amazing. Second half, fully dominated. AVFC Dave says 2-1 Villa up the village. Form doesn't mean anything in Europe. I mean, I agree with that to an extent, yeah. Jamie Vicky says up the Villa, and Harry Rush says we'll lose. I think form, to a degree, doesn't, it doesn't always, if you do well in the league, it doesn't always mean you're going to do well in Europe. I get that. But it's the home form. That's what you got to look at. They're very good at home. There's a reason why they win a lot of games at home. And that can translate to European competitions. There's a reason why they're in a quarter-final of a European competition, you know? I've had a comment saying Villa are wank. Well, Villa are the only team, possibly tonight, that will be in a European competition from England. So if we're wank, then what is the rest of the country? Is what I'll ask you guys. Because Manchester City failed against Real Madrid. Despite dominating the game, they failed at the final hurdle. Arsenal got battered by Bayern Munich, humbled in that second half, didn't turn up, deservedly lost. In fact, after the header, after the goal for Bayern Munich, if anything, they looked like they were going to get a second goal. I would have backed them to get a second goal ahead of an Arsenal equaliser, is what I'm trying to say. We're the farmers. That's how I respond to that. Can you sing Hi Ho Aston Villa when they're playing? It's not as good without the music, but you never know. If I'm in a good mood, I'll bout some songs out. You never know. I could get my Alexa to play, you know? You never know. Can't lie, I've not got a good feeling about the game. It says I hate VAR. Thanks for all the follows and all the likes, and I do love John McGinn. He's brilliant. Guys, we've got 15 of you in the TikTok, 9 on the YouTube. Guys, please do double tap the screen, like, follow, all that good stuff. AJSTV, you can find me almost anywhere. We are not far away from being underway for this game. 5 minutes till kickoff. Villa are 2-1 up on aggregate. Will we go to a European semi-final? All we've got to do, what I'd be saying, if I was Unai Emery, if I was Unai Emery, all we've got to do today is draw. It's all we've got to do. This could be the biggest shithouse, 10 men, 11 men behind the ball, 0-0 you've ever seen. All we've got to do today is not lose. That could be the shittiest 0-0 you've ever seen, but it would take us through to the semi-final of a European competition. And I would take that. Guys, give me your score predictions in the chat. Give me your score predictions. Galaxy, AVFC says, I said 1-1 with a Duran late goal for Villa. I could see that. If he comes on, I could potentially see a Duran goal. He's been cooking recently. He has been cooking. Ozcro says, sounds like a butt clenching tactic, and I'd be happy with a 0-0, says George. So, some score predictions. Thank you from I Hate VAR for the 1 rose. Yeah, Scottish Lad said Lille. They are very good at home. But guys, give me some score predictions. I think it will be... I genuinely think it will be 0-0. I think it will be the most shithouse Unai Emery performance you'll ever see. It will be vintage Unai with a 0-0. I would take a 0-0 all day, every day. I will be there. I will be there. The players are getting onto the pitch. Come on, you Villa boys. Come on. Let's get this result. Let's make a semi-final. Let's do this country proud, eh? 2-2 says Jackson. Thanks for the cap from I Hate VAR. Appreciate that, man. And 2-0 Villa says Ben. I mean, look, all those mean Villa go through, so I'll take it, mate. I'll take it. Come on, let's go for a cheeky 2-0 win, says Mark the Warrior. And a 1-0 Villa Zaniolo late goal from George. Oh, I'd love a Zaniolo goal. I would love a Zaniolo goal. We'll go through the lineups of both teams. We'll start with Aston Villa in goal. Emi Martinez. I mean, it had to be Martinez. If Villa didn't play Martinez in a game, I'm shitting bricks, to be quite honest with you, because I just do not rate certain man. Digne, Matty Cash, Pau Torres, Ezri Konza. We finally got Konza in a centre-back position. I should have an alarm to press for that. I should have a button and be like, finally, Konza's playing, not as a right-back for a change. It's Matty Cash at right-back. He's our number 2. Yuri Tielemans, Douglas Luiz, John McGinn, and Nicolo Zaniolo is our midfield 4. We've got Ollie Watkins with Diaby as the shadow striker. We could be seeing Zaniolo, Tielemans out wide with McGinn, Luiz pivot, which is what I would most likely predict, to be honest. Chevalier in goal for Lille. Santos, Diakate, Yoro and Ismail is their back 4. They've got a pivot of Bentaleb and Andre. I know that Andre is a bit of a knob from the first leg, I remember. Yazici, who came off the bench against Villa and did very well. He's starting today. Haraldsson, with Goodmanson on the left wing, and obviously their striker is Jonathan David, who, I mean, I don't have to tell you how good he is. He is a baller. Jonathan David, although he didn't play very well in the first leg, I will say that. Jonathan David was kept very quiet in that first leg. We'll see how quiet he will be today. I Hate VAR says, I'll happily take a 0-0. Oh, I'm so excited, man. I'm nervous. I'm everything. I'm absolutely... man. Lewis says, 2-1 Lille. Win on pens. I'd throw up. I would vomit. Vishal says, would you ever want Unai Emery gone? No way. No way. I am so loyal to Unai. I think Unai has so much in the bank. If Villa do shit next year, right? Unai's done so well for Villa. He should be given the benefit of the doubt. Honestly. I love that man so much. TNT Sports reckon it's going to be a 4-3-3 for Villa today. I absolutely promise you it's going to be a 4-4-2. We never play 4-3-3. Eric says, up the Villa, bro, nothing but a win. I mean, we could get a draw today, Eric. We could get a draw today, Eric. That would take us through to the next round. A draw is fine. I get what you're saying. A draw is completely fine. Oh, the atmosphere is electric. The Lille fans are hostile. Apparently, they're going to give a lot of abuse to Emi Martinez. I've seen this all over Twitter over the last day, that they're going to give Martinez a lot of stick because of that World Cup final, because of Argentina against France. They hate Martinez. They hate that he danced on their country when he celebrated like the penalty saves and just the typical Martinez antics. They absolutely hate that man. So he's going to apparently get lots of stick today. But you know what? I think he will thrive off it. I think he really thrives off the pressure and everything. It will make him play better. I promise you that. Al Gamer says 2-2. David scores 2. Watkins and Zaniolo score. I wouldn't mind that. As long as we go through, I don't care. I do not care. The camera's on, Jonathan, David. We're about to be underway, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. We're going to have stats on the YouTube, guys. If you are interested, I will have stats available on screen. We are underway. We have kicked off. And Lille kicked off and already put the ball out of play. Oh dear. Well done for the Arsenal game, says Ashburton Army. I thought Villa were brilliant in that game. What I will say about that, if there's any team that deserves to get top 4 this season, that performance, in my opinion, deserves to get top 4. Arsenal are no mugs. Arsenal are no mugs at all. And we played absolutely bloody brilliantly. Thought we thoroughly deserved that result. And I think if we can go to away at the Emirates, a team, by the way, Arsenal had won almost every game. They won all but one. That Man City game they drew away. They've won all their games in this calendar year. Arsenal have been absolutely brilliant. Obviously, since then, they've now lost to Bayern, so it doesn't age that well. But, you know, prior to the Villa game, they were very good, Arsenal. And I am very pleased and very proud of what we did that day. And I think we deserve top 4 based on that. And you know what? The Spurs fans celebrated that because obviously they hate Arsenal. They don't care that we've gone 3 points above them in the league. I'm sure they would take Villa finishing above them in the league ahead of Arsenal, like, not winning the title, you know? I'm sure every Spurs fan would take that. Caleb says 1-0. If I have missed comments, I do apologise. I do try and read every single one. Tough game, says Richard. The IPTV gone down right before kickoff. That's rough, man. I do think we can get top 4. I think we'll get top 4 now. I do. Hi, I'm an Arsenal fan. I'd love you to get 4th in the Premier League. I think it'd be a good story for the Premier League, if anything, to be honest. I think Villa are finally back where we belong. I think it's safe to say that. Some players play better as shithouses, says Oscar. Ibra comes to mind. Exactly. Ibra, you can say everything you want to Ibrahimovic, but in his mind, Ibra's a god. So you're not going to... You know, you're not going to take him out of that. You're not going to... Nothing you can say can make Ibrahimovic feel anything differently about himself. I think Martino is very similar. The ego is just so inflated. It's a good thing, though. It's a good thing. I honestly would prefer to see Villa go through over the Spurs, coming from a City fan. Oh, you mean over Spurs? Yeah, I think a lot of people would prefer, obviously other than the Tottenham fans, people would prefer Villa to finish above Tottenham because it's just a better story. Maybe if you're a Birmingham fan, you don't agree. Man U fans saying they're getting top 4. Man United, there's more chance of Man United finishing bottom 4 than top 4. But I will say right now, I don't think we probably don't make the group in the Champions League. I mean, Newcastle got screwed with their group. We might make it. It depends on how lucky we get. If we get like, you know, Dortmund, Real Madrid, teams like that, we're not going to make the group. I realise that. I understand that, but it's more about the occasion, the fact that we're in it. In my lifetime, the fact that Villa could be in the Champions League is crazy. Martinez goes long looking for Ollie Watkins. Good header away by Diakate. Diaby battling with Zaniolo. That looks like a foul, that. Referee keeps his whistle next to him. It looked like I'm very surprised the foul wasn't given for that. Long ball towards Cash. He wins the header, Cash. Towards Zaniolo, again, it's just a bit scrappy. Villa still keep the ball. McGinn, that's shite. McGinn tried to scoop it towards the box, and it was a really poor cross. Nowhere near a Villa, man. We do get a throw in, though. Terrible dribbling. 5 minutes gone. Still goalless in France. Got to qualify first, bosses up the Blues. That is true. We have to make it. Because we can beat Arsenal and then lose to Bournemouth on the weekend. So you are spot on, right? You are spot on. Also, I think you're a Chesterfield fan. Congratulations on your promotion. I think Chesterfield have done very well this season. We'll see how... Oh, no, I read that before, didn't I? I think I read that. Well, we got Dean in my YouTube saying, not confident, can see Lille... I mean, where were you when we beat Arsenal, Dean? You disappeared. You were there at 0-0, criticising Villa. Villa won 2-0, and you were nowhere to be seen, mate. Not confident, he says, though, not confident, can see Lille scoring first. Not sure how I feel on Champions League. We won't make it past the group. I mean, Look, you are negative, and I get it sometimes, but, you know, Villa were brilliant against Arsenal, and you didn't say a single word. Not a single word. We deserve credit and praise for that game. We were brilliant. The absolute limbs. My video got 30,000 views on TikTok because I recorded the like my reaction to the game, and it was obviously a brilliant game. Bailey scoring a wonderful goal, Watkins chipping the keeper. You know, a lot of Arsenal fans even in my comments were saying, you know what, fair play, GG, like we deserve to win that game. I just hope we don't waste that now. It means that result means absolutely nothing if we go and lose to Bournemouth at the weekend, you know? Cross on the right towards David. Bloody hell. Goodmanson slices a shot. I mean, that was awful from both Villa and Lille. We give the ball away and then a terrible shot from Goodmanson for Lille. It just slices up in the air rather than towards goal. A bit of a messy defender from Villa. I can't lie to you. Diakate for Lille. It's been very even so far. Both teams trying very expansive passes. Zaniolo trying to defend. Oh, looked like a foul from Digne there. The referee still yet to give a foul for either team. Again, Villa. It looked like Villa should have had one a while ago, and then that looked like a foul with Digne. Diakate down the right now. Arsenal fan here. I love Emery. I think Emery was... Look, he was so disrespected at Arsenal. I will stand by that. And I know things weren't amazing, but he wasn't given any time. And Mikel Arteta has been given all the time in the world to sort that team out. You know, 8th place, bottled top 4, bottled the league after 93% of the time being top. Like, I think if Unai Emery was given as much time as Mikel Arteta, I think he could have at least been as successful, you know? Lewis says, do I like Morgan Rogers? Rogers has been brilliant. He is, honestly, that Arsenal game, he looked absolutely amazing. Someone who, you know, he's played a lot of his time up front. He's had to play several positions. He was in midfield away at Arsenal. I thought he was absolutely superb. Absolutely. I think Zaniolo, who I've criticised as well, by the way, I thought Zaniolo was also brilliant. I thought he absolutely skinned Ben White in that game. And I think it was one of the reasons why Ben White got hooked. Even Robbie Lyle said that as well. He thought Ben White struggled with Zaniolo. So if that's an Arsenal fan saying it, as well as me, you absolutely deserve credit for being us 2-0 outclassed. First half, I don't think we were that good. I thought we defended brilliantly. Second half, completely different Villa team. That's the Villa team that, you know, I've come to know it in this season. I thought Villa were brilliant. The first half, I think Arsenal very easily could have scored, probably should have scored with Trossard, but the second half we were cooking. I think only one team was up for it second half. And again, it's same with the Bayern Munich game yesterday. Like, Arsenal were really good first half. What happened second half? That second half was terrible. It's like a different team comes out. It's so bizarre watching Arsenal sometimes. It's like a different team come out. Is Yazici on the right hand side for Lille? Oh, good defending that. Yuri Tielemans helping out defensively for Villa once again. He was down the right. I think it might have been Haraldson down the right for Lille. Trying to cook. If we gave Emery the 700 million Arteta has been given, I think we would have won the league. I do think there's a fair shout. I think you would either have won the league, or I think you'd have contested the league at the very minimum. Oh, Martinez nearly spills this, but actually reacts very well. He doesn't get the cleanest of connection initially, but does enough to tip the ball away. John McGinn felt he was fouled there by Andre, and still this referee, it's like he's forgot his whistle in the changing rooms. He's just letting this game fly. Lille look a lot better, says Dean. I just think they've had more of the ball. You know, they have to win this game. People need to remember, Lille have to win this game. Lille have to win. You know, it's not on Villa to go and do anything here. Yazici back heel to Jonathan David, who blazes his shot well over. Well over. If he can do more of that, I'll be happy, because that shot is going nowhere near Villa's goal. He is absolutely missiled that. It is a toe poke from Jonathan David. Is my man playing in year 7? Why is he toe poking it from 30 yards? Even the commentator made that point. I'm glad it wasn't just me who spotted that. Jonathan David trying to toe poke the ball in from 30 plus yards. Did he just not go through like some kind of training there? Like, I don't know what he thought was going to happen there, to be honest. Matty Cash, Playmaster, Al Gamer. Well, they're going down Digne's side, so I think the only time they've gone down Cash's side is defended well. I'll give you that, but he hasn't been tested that much so far. We are only 10 minutes in the game. Good luck. Hope you win. I do appreciate that, man. Lille. Well, someone said Lille have scored. They just genuinely haven't. I don't know why people try and troll on these. You know, I am watching this live, so don't be a dickhead. 11 minutes gone. It is still goalless here. Camera pans over to Yazici now. He was brilliant, by the way. When he came off the bench against Villa, he was cooking. Like, he caused us so much trouble in that first leg. It was after he came on, they got a goal back. So, he's a good player. Digne takes the free kick for Villa. It took 20 years to make that pass. Jerome Villa says, up the Villa, how you do, mate? And typical Jeremy's had just arrived. It's the biggest game of Villa's season. We turned up away at the Emirates. I tell you what, I expected us to get a result here and not the Emirates, and so far, I mean, we got a result I didn't expect. Hopefully, it's not the reverse, you know? Hopefully we don't get beat today. Long diagonal ball from Digne. It's towards the RB, but it doesn't have the accuracy on the pass, and it goes out of play. Villa, we've not really started. I don't want to be negative, but we've not started amazing in this game. We started a bit flat. Defended well. We've defended with a structure and a shape. But we look a little bit nervous. A little bit stiff, you know? 12 minutes into this game. To be fair, I don't think Lille have looked that impressive either, but they are definitely on the front foot in this game. A lovely long ball. Down the right. Cross comes in towards the back post. It's headed away by Matty Cash. I think it's Santos down the right. It's the fullback. Got the cross in. He's offside anyway. I mean, it probably wouldn't have counted anyway. He does look offside. The high line of Villa doing something. Cash, though, doing his job. How you doing, Gav's highlights? Yo, bro, what's good, man? I'm fully behind Villa today. I appreciate your support. Villa have to cook today. Like I said, Villa could be the only English team left in Europe at the end of today. Of all, you know, people always say, the Premier League's the best league in the world. English football, you know, it's the pinnacle of the sport. We've got no English teams left in the Champions League. We're soon to have no English teams left in the Europa League. It's pretty much all down on Aston Villa in the Conference League. You know, last year, West Ham and City won the Champions League and the Conference League, respectively. This year, we've had none of that. We've had none of that so far. It's only been Villa. In fact, Villa were the only English team to win the first leg as well. Tom says, hi there, buddy. Hope you're okay. From Swansea, Wales, Villa supporter. Well, I hope you enjoy the game today, mate. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions during this game. You know, feel free to watch the game along with me. Like, whenever I watch, like, you know, I love to watch AFTV, Mark Goldbridge, all that lot. In fact, I was watching AFTV live when Arsenal were playing yesterday. It's great. You get to see such funny things. So feel free. If you want to talk about the game, if I've said something that you don't agree with, do let me know. Or if you just want to rant about something else in the game, please feel free to do that. Diaby down the right for Villa. Good defending from Ismail. I've packed him a million times on FIFA over the years. That Brazilian knob. He always, I swear to God, his card always is there. I've got him duplicate a million times. Matty Cash will take the throw for Villa. He does have Diaby short. Oh, he's going to go back to Konza. And Konza back to halfway line. I think we could have been, I don't know. We've gone all the way back to keep. I feel like we could have done a bit more with that, to be honest. Martinez goes long, looking for Ollie Watkins. It took an awkward bounce. Ismail, though, will stop Villa's attack. It's been a bit of hit and hope ball from Villa so far. A little bit of hit and hope ball. Will Liverpool come back today? Probably not, but I will say, and I'm sure everyone will agree, if there's any team from England that you'd back to come from 3 goals down in a European competition, you would bet your life on it being Liverpool. You would bet your life on it being Liverpool. I still don't think they'll do it, but if there's any team that could, it would be Liverpool. And it would be I think it'd be a great story. I really do. You know, Klopp's final season. I know some people are very anti-Klopp, anti-Liverpool. I want them to do well. Goal, Lille. Yazici scores. Cross on the left. And I said this man did brilliantly against us in the first leg off the bench, and he does score. What a goal. Lovely cross on the left. Where's the... I gotta say, where's the marking? Where is the marking on Yazici? Fuck, man. Oh, my God. Yazici, I mean, I did say Villa were winning 2-0 against Lille. Yazici comes off the bench. Lille look like a completely different team. And they get a goal. And I'm just seeing this now. Oh, Digne, man. I think Digne has to close this down. The marking is shite. It's a cross on the floor that's led to Yazici being unmarked. Shocking. It is 1-0 to Lille. I mean, they have been the better team so far. Early on in this game, but we've got to react better than that. It's a really silly goal to concede. It's a good cross on the left, don't get me wrong, but Digne, it's like half-assed trying to block the shot, and I don't understand it, to be honest. 1-0 Lille. It's 2-2 on aggregate. Brush my hair. How about shove it up your ass? El Bozo. I had a shower. Leave me alone. Villain starting their villain arc before they play us. We know what happens next is Harrison. Yeah, you got Man City next. Enjoy that. Enjoy City, mate. City are angry. City just got beat, undeservedly so, by Real Madrid. Who did they play? Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Can't escape their wrath, you know. We need subs already, says Luke. And is Aston Villa playing bad or is Lille playing good? I mean, look, we're early on in the game, so to say a team's playing bad already, I will never agree with that. I feel like you can only call a team bad if it's been like minimum half an hour in the game. We haven't started great, but they've scored their only shot, so you know they have scored their only shot in the game. Got to remember, Lille are the best team at home in France. This was never going to be an easy game. They have a better home record than PSG. They're 4th in Ligue 1. They have wonder kids like, I mean, Jonathan David. I don't know why he stayed with Lille. This man is a baller. Villa down the right there with Cash. Yet to have a shot in this game, man. Yet to have a single shot. PSG are in a semi-final of the Champions League. Where are Chelsea? I got Chelsea fans in my comments laughing at PSG. PSG are in a semi-final. What are Chelsea doing? Chelsea trying to not get relegated, mate. Trying to desperately hold on to Cole Palmer. You know? Do you think Liverpool... I'd literally just been asked this question. I think if... Look, Liverpool probably won't, but if there's any team to do it, I would back Liverpool over any English team to come back from 3 goals down in a European competition. I do think that. It's going to be tough, though, because, you know, you get slapped at home. If you got beat 3-0 away, I'd probably back Liverpool, but at home, when you get hammered like that, you got to go away. It's tough, man. It is tough. John McGinn, free kick for Aston Villa. Villa still yet to have a shot in this game, and you can see the stats on screen on my YouTube. Free kick from McGinn, well, the referee's whistle has gone here. Andre has gone down. Mate, Dean, you're not a fan. You're not a supporter because, like, you got to back your team. You know, you have to back your team. Win, lose, or draw, you got to back them. You know, and you don't because whenever whenever shit hits the fan, you don't back. Free kick comes in for Villa. Header up and over, and it will be another corner. Come on, Villa. Thiago with the flick header. First Villa corner of the afternoon, evening, whatever you want to call it. Decent free kick from McGinn. Good defending. Gotta do something with this corner, though. Have PSG ever made it to a... Oh, mentioning English Cups. You are shameless, man. You are shameless. Corner from Digne. In-swinger into the hands of Chevalier. Could be a counter attack here. Yuzichi could be an option on the right. Goodmanson, terrible ball. Well in, Digne. Well in, Digne. Back to the keeper. I do hope you lot win, says Callum. I have massive respect for the club. I appreciate that, man. I really do. So far, though, not been good enough from Villa. Ryan says, come on, you Irons. Oh, chance for Diaby, but a player has just gone down for Lille. What's going on here? Zaniolo's just been booked, and the camera doesn't show what's happened. Oh, mate, it's Bo on YouTube. Can't stay here for too long, but it's shocking. Yeah, it's not been good. I think so far. We're just sleepwalking a little bit. Sleepwalking. It's like the players are still jet lagged. Like, I will admit, like, Lille have only had one shot, really, and they've scored. Like, it's one shot on target for Lille and a goal. So, you know... But, I suppose you got to take your chances. First leg, they didn't take their chances. So far they have. Villa yet to have a single shot in this game. 57% of the ball, not a single shot. And we're 22 minutes into a European game. We do have to wake up a little bit. As of right now, it is going to extra time, as things stand. Away from home, you know, you got to think about, could this go to penalties? I don't think we beat them on penalties. I don't think we do, you know. I don't want to think about penalties. I do. I don't want to think about it. Do not want to think about it. Long ball towards Goodmanson. Good goalkeeping. Martinez plucks the ball out the sky here. Villa need to wake up. I agree. Like I said, look, the English team's having a laugh here. Having an absolute laugh. Two massive English clubs out of the Champions League yesterday. You've got Liverpool on the verge of going out today. West Ham 2-0 down. It's not easy. It's not easy for those teams. They're pretty much, unless a miracle, they're pretty much out. You know, Leverkusen are literally unbeaten. So you would back Leverkusen against West Ham, even if they lost 1-0, it'd still take them through to the next round. Villa are the only team, I'd imagine, who were expected to go through tonight. And we're 1-0 down away in France. Cash has lost the ball, but we've got a throw in from it. Zaniolo, yeah, getting his yellow. Silly yellow card for a shove as well. Off the ball. It's unnecessary. Gav said the problem with Villa and Emery, you win against Arsenal, you go behind to Lille. Yeah. Konza putting Martinez under a bit of pressure there. It clears it long towards Diaby. Andre flicks header on. Villa want an offside, which doesn't happen. Douglas Luiz gets it back. Into McGinn. One touch pass into Matty Cash. Yeah, Zaniolo does like a yellow. Is Douglas Luiz? Oh, Harry. Well, no, we're playing in Europe. You know the big European games. So we haven't quite got an FA Cup game. But you know, do let me know what time Chelsea have their European game. You know, because surely a big club like Chelsea are playing. You know, surely Conference League. You know that competition. You know the tournament that people take the piss out of. Surely they're at least in that. Pau Torres has wiped out someone here. Santos complaining at the referee. Yeah, it's Pau Torres just wiping out Santos. Christ. Free kick Lille in an awkward position. Liverpool prediction. Probably 2-1 Liverpool. I think they'll win. I just don't think it'll be enough, you know. I mean, you can't really blame West Ham. It would be a shock. And I mean, I don't think anyone expects, them to beat Leverkusen. I can see Leverkusen getting a double very easily. Very easily. Guys, double tap screen. Please make sure you do that. AJS TV, I'm live on YouTube and TikTok. Feel free to follow me on both if you want to be very kind, Help cheer me up right now. Villa are losing. Free kick comes in. Bloody hell. I think it's hit the face of Martinez. Yeah, Martinez probably going to have to get treatment here. It's hit Martinez in the face. Christ. Yeah. I mean, it's an unbelievable save. Andre gets a flick header at the near post. It's an unbelievable save. He saves it with his head. Bloody hell. I mean, it's terrible marking from Villa. Just really good goalkeeping. He had to spread himself, Martinez. He did really well. He's going to get some treatment. It's going to be like a little bit of time for It's going to be time for Martinez to get seen to with the physios, but it'll be like time for Unai Emery to talk to the boys. Settle the nerves, man. I feel like we're very nervous. Nowhere near good enough so far. Nowhere near good enough. Very easily could have been 2-0 Lille here. Very easily could be 2-0. Pau Torres is nowhere near Andre. Torres has to be better there. Dare I say we're missing Diego Carlos? Dare I say it? Why they hate Martinez so much? Because they beat... Martinez beat France, didn't they? Argentine keeper who beat France. Can't get out of half. It's depressing, says Dave. Yeah, Martinez, he's class. He's so far. It's sad to say, he's actually been our best player so far. Zaniolo's still down as well. So Martinez got treatment, and now Zaniolo's getting treatment. We ain't got enough physios to see for these players. Bloody hell, man! What's going on with Zaniolo? I actually didn't see this. I didn't see why he went down. I literally can't be arsed with this, man. Bo said, hi, mate. I'm off to TikTok now. Predicting 1-1 about you. Not a lot of scoring. Hard for me to predict. I think Zaniolo's going to have to be stretched off. Goodness me. They've got... Well, Morgan Rogers... He's had a blinder of a game against Arsenal. He's going to have to come on already. Come on, Morgan. We're only 27 minutes into a game. Villa's injury... Oh, Zaniolo's back to his feet. Is he not going to be stretching off? They got the stretcher ready. Oh, he just landed awkward. He had a collision with Andre and he landed his full weight on his... it looked like on his coccyx then. We have Harrison. We have 3 players with ACL injuries this season alone. That's just ACL. 3 players. I've never known a team to have 3 players have an ACL injury in a year. That's insanity. Buendia has yet to play a game this season. Tyrone Mings played 1 game, got injured at the start of the season, has yet to play. Kamara got suspended, then done his ACL. Yeah, 2. We have 3. And now we've got bloody Jacob Ramsey out for the season. Oh, Harrison's a Chelsea fan. I was just chatting to the YouTube people. Getting Rodgers, Rodgers did very well against Arsenal, and Zaniolo was already on a yellow card, so maybe it's some kind of blessing in disguise. But that is a very early substitute into this game. Come on, Villa. I need more from Villa, though. I need more. We're nearly half an hour in a game. Villa have yet to have a shot on goal. Not even a shit one. We've yet to have a shot. 58% of the ball. What we've done with it. 4 shots, 2 on target for Lille, including their goal with Yazici. Villa, though, yet to do anything. Absolutely. Andre on the ball for Lille. Gets a crossing. Pau Torres only barely got there. Matty Cash kind of fucking about there. Corner Lille. Can we wake the fuck up, please? What is going on? John McGinn fucking about now. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Not a fan of this at all. See what the Villa fans are saying online. Surely people are not happy with what they're saying. This is shite. Corner comes in for Lille. Oh my God, Andre. Jesus. Andre could have done more there. Andre could have done a lot more there. Flick header. We are missing Bailey. We are missing Diego Carlos. We are... Man. Can we wake the fuck up now? I am behind by like 20 seconds. I say this every stream. Martinez goes short. Just need to keep the ball, man. We should not kept the ball all game. Drive me insane. Keep the faith as Arsenal game all over again. Yeah, but the Arsenal, we weren't 1-0 down. But I agree with your point. Predictions, Fenerbahce, your potential opponent. I mean, they were awful in their first leg and they made a comeback. So, oh, fucking hell, John. Thankfully, he's given the free kick. That's just saved John McGinn. McGinn. I love McGinn. But McGinn has been awful so far. Don't know what's going on with him. Bro's turned into a loaf of bread. His touch has gone. I don't understand. Villa, though, we do have the free kick. So it saved his blushes a little bit. Fucking hell, man. Reckon 2-1 Villa? Well, we've got to have shots on goal. If Bro said Blues are better. Blues are fighting relegation to League One. Enjoy Wrexham away, mate. Because that's where you're heading so far. John McGinn, that's shit. Oh, my God. Seriously, John, wake the fuck up, McGinn. That's our captain, man. He's been absolutely dog shit this game. This is Gerard McGinn levels. This is. Thankfully, they also fuck up and we get thrown back. McGinn bailed out for the second time in a row now. Cash with the throw in for Villa. And we're going to go backwards towards Ezri Konsa. 5 shots on our goal. Villa have yet to have a single one. We are 32 minutes into a game. We are heading to, as things stand, we still have an hour to go, but we're heading to extra time in France. Good ball down the channel to Diaby. Maybe a rare chance for Villa. Diaby dancing with Ismail. We've got a corner. The bar is low so far. I'm celebrating the corner. Come on, Villa. Come on. Diaby did well there, to be fair. I'll give him credit. Watkins to score. I have him. I mean, Watkins, I don't think has touched the ball yet, to be honest. I do not think he's touched the ball. Guys, double tap the screen. We've got 2k likes. If we can push it to 3k, that'd be brilliant. I am live on YouTube and TikTok. Feel free to support me on both if you want to be extra nice, you know. Corner to Aston Villa. It will be a Digne corner. In swinger towards the near post. Oh, good header away from the captain, Andre. Throw in Villa. On the halfway line. Not an amazing set piece. I think they defended that well, to be fair. Okay, I heard the whistle then. I thought it was the referees. It was a whistle from the bloody crowd. Konsa back to Emiliano Martinez. I don't know what they're booing for now. The Lille crowd are booing now for some reason. Oh, it's because Martinez on the ball. I just clocked. Yeah, they hate Martinez. I did say this in my preview as well. I was like, wait, I completely forgot they're like very anti-Martinez because of Argentina. I gotta say, how much of crime bitches do you have to be? The World Cup happened, you know, a fair bit of time ago now. Look, the boos have started again, yeah. They hate him. They hate him so much, it's so funny. Lille, the French fans hate Martinez so much. Oh, man. Villa are better. I mean, we're pretty good, man. You wouldn't think it from today. If you don't win this competition, you deserve relegation. Spurs couldn't make it out the group in this competition. Leicester bottled a semi-final. And West Ham only won it because they played Genk in a quarter-final, they played AZ Alkmaar in a semi-final, who we beat 4-0, and they played a very shit Fiorentina in the final. Fair play to West Ham. I'd celebrate that as well. And you can only beat what's in front of you. But they had an absolute piss draw. They played awful in the final, still won because of Jared Bowen just carrying their team. Spurs shamelessly couldn't even make the group. Spurs couldn't make a group with Vitesse in it. Honestly, one of the worst things, and it never gets spoken about. Spurs couldn't make a Conference League group with Vitesse in it. Shocking. Rohan, I don't know why you're asking, mate. Diaby, pass intercepted by Ismail. Throw into Aston Villa, 35 minutes gone here. Having a bit more of the ball, which is nice. We've apparently had 61% of possession. I don't know where that's come from, to be honest, but yeah. We've done nothing with it. So it means nothing, because we've done nothing with it. That Yara guy's leaving Lille for sure. They hate Debu because they celebrate. Mate, cry about it. Honestly, like, if the French fans are this obsessed, like, honestly, they should cry about it and see, because, like, they weren't good enough to win it. To be honest, England were better than France when they beat us, and they got handed a result because of shit officials. So they didn't even deserve to be in the final anyway. And then they got slapped in the final by the greatest of all time in Messi, so they should hold that, unfortunately. They should well and truly hold. Class celebration with Golden Glove. I mean, I love Emmy. He's the biggest shithouse ever. I love him. He's the first World Cup winner to celebrate that style. No class at all. Who cares? There is no rule book on how you're supposed to celebrate. So, fuck it, you know? When you win a World Cup, mate, you get to do what you want. You get to do what you want. I just realised this comment's hidden. I'll approve it so people can see who I'm cooking here. If you win a World Cup, you get to celebrate how you want. But you won't win a World Cup. Emi Martinez will. And has done. And might win again. So he gets to do what he wants. There is no guidebook. There is no rule book on how to do it. He didn't literally get his knob out and shag the trophy. He gets to do what he wants. Because he's him. Emi Martinez is him. Spurs can't make it out of the third round of the FA Cup, even when playing League One team. Yep, Spurs are still bigger than Chelsea. That's crazy. Free kick of Villa with a foul on John McGinn. Ben Taleb, he keeps wagging his finger. Clearly not happy with that decision. Shoves McGinn. I don't know what he's complaining at. France has so many good players, unbelievable. They do. They do have some good players. Lille are doing the Poznan. Why are they doing the Poznan? The game's 2-2. This is shameless. If we knock them out, I hope there's a picture of that. Lille are doing the Poznan when the game is effectively level. Do they not understand like how aggregate score works? I have never known a team to do the Poznan when they're not winning. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. If we knock them out, I hope that screenshot of the Poznan comes back to haunt them. I really do. That is that is outrageous. Even City, and City are shameless as well sometimes. Even City wouldn't do the Poznan level in a game. That's just extraordinary. Villa get a goal kick. Terrible ball towards Jonathan David. The best game was Bono. Do you guys... Oh, you mean Bono, I know about the keeper. But isn't it Bonu, though? I swear you've said his name wrong. Are you doing... Oh, I'm good, man. I'm very good. Oh, Martinez has been booked now for time wasting. Martinez booked for time wasting, apparently. I think a yellow card's harsh there. And hang on, we've played the Bath. The referee wants the keeper to have it again. So this is extraordinary, man. He said we're time wasting with Martinez, right? We take the goal kick. And then he whistles and he wants it taken differently. Like, this guy is bizarre. It's like, no, I want you to take this goal kick quicker, but not like that. Uncle says EPL's cooked in Europe. I mean, are we the farmers? That's the that is the real question. Are we the farmers? I need the biggest cookout for Liverpool today. I need them to absolutely cook Atalanta so the EPL gets some respect back. I feel like we've lost a lot of respect over the last day. You know, Villa not doing a great deal really to amend that as well. Aston Villa do nothing. I agree. We've had a lot of the ball, 65% of it, and yet to have a single shot. Nowhere near good enough. And Chris had just asked how we're doing. I think I've just covered two comments in one. So we've had 65% of the ball, haven't had a shot, and we're losing 1-0. And then a shot from... Is that... Oh, that's their fullback, isn't it? Santos. I mean, that was going nowhere, but Cash still felt necessary to deflect that away. Why would he be time wasted 30 minutes in the match? Terrible referee. I mean, it's stupid, man. It's absolutely stupid. Getting a yellow for that is crazy. Like, he didn't waste a lot of time. I know Martinez can waste time. That's nothing compared to what he can do. And two, when he actually takes a goal kick, the referee whistles and he's like, no, I think he did it. And he's like, no, I need you to wait for my whistle. So he's literally he allowed Villa to waste even more time. So he's booked him for time wasting and then just delayed the game further. It just makes zero sense. That's a foul. That should be a booking as well. It's a shirt pull, referee. He's calling him over. It is a yellow. Good refereeing. That is good. If he didn't give him a booking for that, I'd be fuming. That's good refereeing. That is the most obvious shirt pull I've ever seen. Thankfully, it is a booking for Bentaleb. He doesn't get away with it. It's just the ref. Egos, Oscar. I think that has something to do with it. Yeah, Tielemans. I mean, look at that from Bentaleb. He's nearly took Tielemans' shirt off there. Doesn't want to wait till after the game. He wants it now, blood. That's crazy. Absolutely smashing Arsenal now. Look, mate. Just like Arsenal need to remember, football's more than a 45-minute game. You know, the second half does exist. I know Arsenal as a football club seem to forget that. Chance! Cash for Villa! Matty Cash! Big save, Chevalier! Oh, the flag goes up now anyway, so it might not have counted, but Matty Cash, one-on-one with the keeper, doesn't score. Is this onside? He's offside. He's offside, Cash, to be fair. Good save, though. Good save. He should probably do more there, Cash, but it's a good save from Chevalier. Closes down the shot, saves it with his chest. He could have tried going around him, but I understand he is a fullback. He's probably not, you know, a winger would do that. A striker might do that. A defender probably you know, he wouldn't be as confident in his dribbling, probably, to go and take the ball around him. You don't often see defenders do that. Just an observation I've made. Poor pass into Watkins. Watkins is pulled over there. And the referee does, thankfully, and he gives a yellow to Andre too. I tell you what, this referee gave him shit. He's now given Bentaleb and Andre yellow cards now in the space of a minute. Another shirt pull. He doesn't fall for their bullshit. He does not fall for their bullshit. Their defensive midfield pivot are both on yellow cards now. And that's their captain yellowed now too. Obvious shirt pull on Ollie Watkins. Thankfully, like I said, he doesn't fall for their shite, you know? Oh, what the hell's going on here? Unai Emery and the Lille manager Fonseca have also both been yellow carded. What is going on? This referee has handed 4 yellows. 4 yellows in like the space of 2 minutes. What is going on in this game? He's given Bentaleb a booking for a shirt pull. A minute later, he gives Andre a booking for a shirt pull. And then literally straight after he gives a yellow, he runs over to the touchline. He gives Unai Emery and the Lille manager Fonseca a yellow card as well. 4 yellows in a couple of minutes. Free kick for Villa is shit. Goes into the hands of Chevalier. And then Ollie Watkins is stopping a quick goal kick. I think this ref likes yellow card. He loves his yellow card. He loves a yellow. Villa officially broke Arsenal. Arsenal were in a title race and fighting for Champions League, and now the season's over in the space of 3 days. I still don't think they're out the title race. I just think people know how good City are. There's still a lot of games to go. So, I'm not going to be one of those people who are like, oh, the league's already won. City still have to win all those games. They might do it, but that's a lot of games to win. Historically, they don't do well at Spurs. In fact, in the league, they have yet to score at Tottenham's new stadium. They have to go to Spurs and potentially win. That's not an easy place to go. They struggle historically with Crystal Palace. If you don't believe me, look that up. You wouldn't think it, but even this season, City failed to beat Palace at home. They have to go away to Selhurst Park. There are some winnable games for City's opposition. I am going to say that. So if you're a Liverpool fan or an Arsenal fan, you've got to believe a little bit. Even if it's coping or whatever, you got to believe. You got to believe. Maybe, just maybe. Another foul. A free kick to Aston Villa. Ollie Watkins with his arms out. Liverpool more of a chance than Arsenal. I probably would back Liverpool more because they've done this. Dean, I will time you out. I'm not in the mood for your shit today. I genuinely am not in the mood. We are not losing this game just yet. It's going to extra time as things stand. Please don't give me that energy today. City are the best front runners out of the three, says Ozcrow. Obviously, yeah, but City just lost in the Champions League. That it could dent their confidence a little bit. Their penalty take. Bernardo Silva, hang your head in shame, mate. Honestly. What do you think about Matty Cash playing for Poland in the World Cup? He's a good player. Probably not good enough for Villa if you want to make top four, but he's probably better than most options at right back for Poland. So, yeah. Do you think Arsenal out of the title race? No, like I said, I did go on a little rant, and I might have already answered your question maybe, but I don't think Liverpool or Arsenal are out of it. I don't think you're out of it until you mathematically can't win it anymore. Realistically, City might win all their games, but I don't know. They've got bogey teams, man. They've got banana skins potentially to come. All they've got to do is not win one game and suddenly it's back on. It's very easy to not win one game. That's what I think. If you're an Arsenal fan, if you're a Liverpool fan, don't give up just yet. Got to back your team. Another thing as well, and I'm going to criticise this because I didn't do this on my live stream when Villa beat Arsenal 2-0. If you're at the Emirates, right, if you're an Arsenal fan watching your game, and I'm going to say it's Liverpool, but this specifically goes to Arsenal because of what they did against Villa. If your team are losing, stay to the end. You've got to give them the support. Right, the way Arsenal fans emptied that stadium at 2-0 Villa is an absolute joke. The season that Arsenal have had has been very good overall. Right, they've had a very good calendar year. That was their first defeat of the calendar year. They'd won every game bar City away, which they had no intent of winning because of the way they're set up. Right, the Arsenal fans should have stayed. The players deserve more. It's not often I criticise fans. It's usually the players don't deserve the fans. I don't think the fans deserve the players playing that well for them this season. You got to stay and support your team. Clap them off, Because, yes, they didn't play very well against Villa in the second half. They did all right first half. I thought Odegaard was one of the best players on the pitch, and he, at the very least, should have been given some support at the end of that game. I just thought it was really disrespectful, Villa with a long throw in towards Ollie Watkins. It's a shot! Oh, it's deflected. Penalty! Penalty, I think. Is it? Is it not? What's happened? Free kick foul? For what? What's given here? Oh, if anything, Watkins is fouled there. That's shite. I thought a penalty had been given. That's ridiculous. Watkins doesn't even touch him. That's why I didn't even consider it being a foul the other way. Villa wanted a corner with the shot from Luiz. Well, Villa wanted a penalty as well for a handball. Well, Luiz first, I think, was pointing for a corner. Then he pointed to his hand. And then the referee gives a fucking foul the other way. I don't agree with that at all. That is half time as well. I don't agree with that at all. Oh, there's probably not a foul there at all, but there's more of a foul towards Villa than away from Villa there. Like, what a load of shite. Well, it didn't help Louise. He was trying to claim handball, but he first tried to claim corner. You got to go for handball first. He only changed to handball after a couple seconds, where he started pointing to his hand. More of a chance of us coming fourth and Arsenal win the league. Uncle says very true. I don't need a mod right now, Uncle, but I appreciate you. Mate. Oscar says, and Liverpool fans too busy protesting ticket prices to support against Atlanta. I hate this verify to continue shite I have to do on TikTok. I can't stand it. Yeah, I don't need any, but if I do, I'll let you know. I'll let you know, mate. All right. Arsenal fans had the long journey back to Woolwich. I will say, and a lot of Arsenal fans say this as well, right? They miss Highbury, and some fans, regret moving to the Emirates because they've lost the atmosphere, right? They say it's now a tourist club, and Arsenal haven't been the same. You could argue Arsenal haven't been, truly Arsenal ever since they moved to the Emirates. And don't get me started on their North London Forever shite. It's the most forced anthem ever. It's like Arsenal. It's like their CEO, the board, and all that were like, okay, we need an anthem because some teams have it, like Liverpool do. Let's make an anthem. Like it's so forced. Anthems are historic. It's just I'm not a big fan. Seems like all English teams are going out. UCL, Europa League means no sport for UCL. I mean, right now we are heading into extra time, but I know what you mean. I saw Real Madrid yesterday be easily the second best team in that game. They were shit the entire game. Played incredibly Brexit haram football with 10, 11 players behind the ball. Defended the whole game, scored a shitty counter-attack rebound goal with Rodrigo. He literally shinned the first shot and got a rebound. And they still won because penalties. So, I don't know. I don't think we've played well. I agree. I think Villa have not been good. In fact, this has probably been one of our worst games this season. No shots, 63% of the ball. We've done fuck all with it. But we're not out. We're still in this, We are still in this. Because we won our first leg, we're going to have to do very shit to not go through today. OM4 says, we're bad. Crazy to see them stats and no shots to show. Yep, exactly. I do have all the stats on my YouTube as well. You can see live, and I'll tell you what they are right now. XG, 0.8. I mean, we've got 0 because we haven't had a shot. So everything is 0 for Villa bar ball possession, which is 63. Lille have had 6 shots to 2 on target, 37% of the ball, and they're cooking Villa at times. Crazy. This is 63% possession, haven't had a shot. This is Poch ball against low block. You made me laugh. I appreciate that. Long-term Arsenal fan wrote it. I don't, mate. It does seem forced. It does seem forced because, they never used to do it. They just randomly adopted it. And I feel like they did it because, other anthems are iconic and historic. You will never have, ironically, I'll say the word you'll never walk alone. Look, it's like Villa trying to get an anthem. Birmingham City, our local rivals, have an anthem, right? I feel like if we got one now, it's forced. The time for that has gone. Uncle High says the Madrid tactics are brilliant, would you say? Because City had 80% possession and could only score once at home. I believe Madrid played the best. You know what? Football's a funny game, right? And hindsight is a wonderful thing. I think Real Madrid, I'm not a fan of that game plan. Yes, it worked, but 9 times out of 10, they lose that game. So I'd rather criticise the way Real Madrid played just because, you could say, they won, but I don't, like I said, you replay that game, they don't win. They don't win that 9 times out of 10. But like Kevin De Bruyne missed a sitter in that game. Like, they hit the post and crossbar. They had Haaland hitting the crossbar. Grealish had a shot deflect onto the post. Like, they had loads of chances, City. And they lost because of a shootout, which is a coin toss, right? I think Real Madrid very shamelessly set up. Fair enough, they won. And I won't take that away from them. And you know what? I'm sure they would do it, every time. The way they played, I'm sure they would still repeat it. Carlo Ancelotti, if you're going to play defensive, Ancelotti is one of the best for it, right? But it doesn't often work. And they were getting penned in a lot of that game. I don't know. They won't play like that against Bayern, I tell you now. Hit the crossbar and post trophy. Emery out if you don't go through. You're funny, man. You just want Emery at Chelsea. You want him to replace Pochettino. Mark the Warrior said, AJ, did you hear about Birmingham shitty building Wembley in middle? Oh, don't get me started. I had this debate and conversation on my last stream. They're going to be getting a 60,000 stadium. That's great and all until your debut game is Exeter City at home in League One. What is the point in the Midlands, Birmingham, Wembley if you're playing Exeter, Wrexham, Burton Albion at home? Fucking shitters, man. Middle needs to turn up second half. I agree. No, mate. Villa need to turn up second half. I think we've been absolutely awful this game. Genuinely. Absolutely awful. Villa just need to turn up. I actually think Duran needs to come on. I wouldn't make anything drastic because if you're going to take Duran off, if you're going to bring Duran on, you got to take someone like Diaby or, God forbid, Watkins off. I'd play Watkins to the final seconds of the game. 60,000 tourists isn't hard these days. Tourists don't give a fuck about Burton Albion. Like, they will care if it's Premier League. If they're in the Premier League, they'll fill those seats. I would imagine that. Right? Because even like Bournemouth and even Luton and all them, they sell out their grounds in the Premier League. They go down to League One, look how empty the ground is. Villa dropped one league. Villa Park went from 42,000 a game to 32k. 10,000 people start watching Villa Park. That's just one league. And we were doing well in Championship as well. You go to League One, it's going to be fucking well empty. The tourists, like I said, the tourists will be there. If they're in the Premier League, the tourists will be there. But not in League One. So I don't see the point. This project would be great if Birmingham City were a Premier League established team. Or at the very minimum, Birmingham City need to be a yo-yo club between the Premier League and the Championship. A bit like Fulham and a bit like Norwich thought they were. They were yo-yo teams. Fulham have actually have stopped becoming yo-yo. I think that's their third league now in the Premier League consecutively. So they've actually stopped their yo-yo shite. But if Birmingham became a yo-yo team, I would get the whole 60,000 capacity still. Birmingham are on the verge of League One football talking about a new stadium. I just think it's crazy. I think it's absolutely crazy. Focus on the squad. Use that money, buy good players, get promoted, get into the Premier League. I wouldn't mind Blues in the Premier League. We'd get the derby back. As long as Villa are doing well. I don't mind if Blues are in the Premier League because I miss the derby. We'd always beat them anyway. All that good stuff. I don't get them, man. I really don't. I think it's just an overly, it's just an American with all these ideas, but not a lot of thought behind them. A bit like Todd Bowley, an American with a lot of money and a lot of ideas, but not really realistic. User with a load of numbers says, not going too well for you boys, is it? I mean, no, we are 1-0 down, but we are still in the tournament. We've got 63% of the ball, and we're not being, I wouldn't say we're being outplayed, it's just we're being outfought right now. We need to put, more effort into the second half. But we're still in it, Arsenal not in it. Man City are out. Liverpool are on the verge. At least we can say we're still in the tournament, because right now we are. Dean says, Dean Allen, I should say, because we've got another Dean in my other chat. He says, we need to pick a game up quickly. Blues owners want the stadium to host NFL games and concerts. But it's going to be really sad when their record attendance is for a concert or an American football game between, like, I don't know, the Buccaneers and the New England Patriots, right? Or whatever. It's going to be really sad that your stadium, your record attendance will be an NFL game. Because that's what I can see happening. If they stay in the Championship and League One and all that, that's what's going to happen, because you're not going to get 60,000 people rocking up to Birmingham versus Burn Albion. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. It's just me being realistic. It's not me trying to take the piss. It's a bit embarrassing. A little bit embarrassing. How you doing, mate? How you doing, Oreo? What's good, man? Ain't seen you in a very long time. Opinions on Torres today? I love Pau Torres. I think Pau Torres is our best defender, arguably. He's not been amazing, but I could go and criticise the whole squad today. I genuinely could. I think look, I'm not going to get on the backs of players too much, because we've done very well this season. We're still in this tournament, but no shots on goal in half a game. We're giving them a little bit too much respect, and certain players have so far gone missing. I actually think we've massively missed Diego Carlos. You know, Carlos, at one point, I didn't even know if he was good enough for Villa. But he's stepped up in some big games, and I think we've missed him a little bit, because he's physical, he's strong, he's commanding, and I think we missed that a little bit. We're a bit more lightweight when he's not playing. And, yeah, I think that's been a major miss today. Zaniolo getting injured. Again, it's another problem we have. The injury issue we have is an absolute joke. I am sick to death of injuries at this club. I've been good, bro. I hope you're well. I'm doing very good, man. I'm doing very good. I'm about to graduate university as well. It's been crazy the last few years. But yeah, I hope we kick off, you know, second half. We need to. There's so many things we need to improve on. Honestly, the game plan has been odd. It's been a lot of direct football, but I mean, you can clearly see that it's not working. If you don't have a single shot on goal, you can look at all the stats in the world, right? And some people will say, "Oh, we've had a lot of the ball, but we've not done anything with it." So what is the point? The football. We've got a couple corners. Even the corners, sometimes you look at set pieces, maybe you get a header from a set piece. Even the set pieces haven't been great. Like, it's really hard for me to carve out positives from this first half. The only thing I will say is, after the goal, it could have been very easy with their atmosphere to allow the game to go away from Villa, and we could have lost this already in the first half. We have kept it competitive. You know, I think the Lille fans are a joke, by the way, doing the Poznan, and I'm going to bring this up again, and I'm going to keep saying it. They did the Poznan, right, when they scored. The game is, you know, effectively level. It's 2-2 an aggregate. Why on earth are they doing the Poznan? I've only ever seen a team do the Poznan when they are that far ahead in a game. It doesn't matter, they can do it. Obviously, City, you know, invented it. Well, it was done. I think it was done away in Poznan in Poland. It makes sense with the name. Anyway, I've only ever seen teams do it when they're that far ahead in the game. They can afford to do it. The game's effectively level. If Villa got a goal, like within a few minutes of that Poznan, it would have, honestly, like, you'd have been seeing screenshots everywhere. We could still win this game, and I hope to see screenshots of their Poznan go viral, because honestly, it's so disrespectful. It's so like if they would have been leading 2 or 3-0, fair enough, right? But like I said, it's still level. Villa could still come out second half, get the equaliser in this game, which would put us ahead on aggregate, and we go through and win. So I don't know. I find it silly. Uncle High said, I'm from the USA, half Mexican, half American. The NFL's horrid. I support Tigres, a Liga MX team. I do have a shirt as well from the Mexican League. As my dad went to Mexico and bought me a football shirt. Dad's from the city of Monterrey where they play. It's much better too. I mean, the atmosphere in South America is just second to none. Honestly, if I ever go to South America, I'm going to a game, because it's mental from what I've seen. You know, I've seen people who don't care about football, right? They'll travel to like Brazil, Argentina, places like that. They'll go to a game and it completely changes their opinion on the sport, because they just get wrapped up in the atmosphere. And I'd love to go. I would love to go. Proper football. Fingers crossed, Villa from West Ham fan. Hopefully we can keep the trophy claret and blue, eh? Keep the colours the same. Appreciate your support, man. Andrew says, need Bailey on. Get Bailey on. Congratulations. Oh, cheers, man. I do appreciate that. Oreo. Big question start. Oh, okay. I can see why that comment was removed. A bit dangerous having each size stadium in League One cup final for everyone who plays them. Exactly, like these smaller teams that go up, they're gonna look at that ground and they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, we're playing in a 60k stadium. You know, we're gonna be, you know, we're gonna celebrate our best. The players are gonna play. They're gonna treat it like a cup final, like you said. Like Villa, a lot of the games that Villa played in the Championship." It feel like when we play teams down the bottom, they would get like attribute boosts. It was silly to say, but you know, coming to Villa Park, it just make teams play better. I swear to God. One Bailey, he will save the game for Villa. Leon Bailey and a Jamaican flag. Let's hope so, man. We are underway in second half. Come on, you Villa boys. Let's keep. I say let's keep going. Let's actually wake up. Let's turn the engine on. Bloody hell. Let's get cooking. Second half. Oh, we've given the ball away. Bloody hell. Within 20 seconds of the half, we give the ball away and Lille have a shot past the post. That was Yuri Tielemans with his pocket picked. Ah, that's terrible. That is terrible, that. It's a poor shot, really, but he's got to do better there. Harold Sermon with the shot. I mean, it's a poor shot. It's a poor shot. But that's not what I wanted to see. Good luck, West Ham from Southend, Liverpool fan. Look, good luck to all the English teams today. I enjoyed. I had a mini hate watch yesterday because I don't like City, and I don't really care about Arsenal. But the hate watch for me was watching City lose. All the other English teams, I want them to do well. City, I just think they're cheaters. 115 charges and all that. So yeah, good luck to all the English teams. In fact, if we want to secure 5th place as a Champions League spot, we need these English teams to do well. So please, Liverpool, do a comeback. Chukwuemeka is, I mean, this is not even bait when I say this. Chukwuemeka just wasn't good. Whenever Chukwuemeka playing for Villa, and I'll mention one game specifically. It was against Norwich, right, at home. Chukwuemeka started. Worst player on the pitch. And all the comments, right, because Chukwuemeka came off and he was upset he was taken up. All the comments were saying, if that's what, you know, Chukwuemeka wants a big contract and that's the performance he's putting out. He was woeful. He was worse than any Norwich player on that day. And ever since that game, I've just been like, yeah, I don't care if he goes. He was genuinely awful. Genuinely awful. And ever since then, I was like, yeah, I don't care if he goes. And to get 20 million for that, incredible business. Incredible business. Dean, that is a lot of waffle, mate. I can't lie. That is a lot of waffle. Martinez with the goal kick for Villa. Drills it long. Andre wins the header against Watkins, to be fair, but Villa get the second ball. Tielemans twisting and turning. Good layoff to Pau Torres under a lot of pressure there. Lille squeezed quite high. Playing a quite high line as well, to be fair to Lille. Martinez once again getting booed by the Lille fans. Torres. Good ball into Watkins. Good flick pass as well. Villa. Oh, Morgan Rogers. That shot. Morgan Rogers with a poor pass there. Unbelievable. Premier League downfall. Yeah, it's just shocking, isn't it? Absolutely. The Premier League's washed, mate. Absolutely. Absolutely washed. You know, people have made the jokes. Are we the farmers? Are we the farmers? I think we're the farmers. Long diagonal ball has gone out of play. And Villa do get thrown. A ball towards Goodmanson. Harrison is a Chelsea fan. Shameless Chelsea fan. Oh yes, we have yet to have a shot. I mean, the game's only kicked off for a couple of minutes in the second half. Hopefully we can register a shot. I will celebrate that first shot on towards goal. Frimpong to Villa. Would love it. Would love it. But I doubt it because I'm realistic. That is it's unfortunate to say, but it is true. Digne skips past one, gets a 1-2 volley. Watkins has dropped. McGinn. That's terrible from McGinn as well. McGinn losing possession in the middle of the park. This game is honestly, I'm losing strength watching this game. McGinn, honestly, it's been one of McGinn's worst games in a Villa shirt. The bar is very low because like Gerrard ball, McGinn was abysmal. But this is looking like Gerrard McGinn, I can't lie. I didn't have a look, and I'm going to quickly now see what Villa fans are saying half time. Because surely there can't be many positive comments from the Villa fans. Just a simple wake up. Very simple wake up. Diaby not taking on a fullback that is almost 40 years of age is embarrassing. I do find that funny. Louise, Cash and Diaby, shocking, horrible watch. McGinn, Louise, Diaby need to wake up. Seriously, ref has lost the control of the game. Pretty poor from us first half. Passing's terrible. Won't beat their press with the passing we've displayed. Massive improvement needed. Don't know what's worse, our performance or the referee's performance, which is a very funny comment. You know what? I don't think the ref has been that bad. He's just been. We're not used to that kind of refereeing. It's very cutthroat. The referees in England are not like that. He's just not taking any shit from any team and any any players of any team. The amount of yellow cards have been thrown out this game has been wild because we don't see that in the Prem. Digne's cross is into the hands of Chevalier. I mean, it's a hit and hope cross. He's by the byline. It's the looping one, and it's not really near any Villa player in truth. The Prem will still be the most watched league. Of course, you don't change that overnight, but this year has been a joke in terms of like English teams in Europe. You're not going to have the best performing teams in Europe are not always going to be English teams, but this year has been a joke. Like I said, today, all English teams could go out. The fact Villa, we've played awful first half. We're 1-0 down, 2-2 an aggregate, and Villa are the closest English team to staying in the competition. That's crazy. Liverpool have a 3-goal deficit to overturn. West Ham have a 2-goal deficit to overturn. And Villa find themselves 1-0 down in France. Good bit of defending from Pau Torres and eventually from Douglas Luiz. Torres getting pressed by Jonathan David. Oh, he clears it long, but literally only as far as a Lille man. I think he wanted the foul with a little shirt ball. He didn't get it. Santos has been absolutely brilliant for Lille, by the way. Causing us so many problems down the right. Goodmanson into David, backheel, Yazici. David, we want a flag. It's not going to come up. There's a long shot instead that sails up, and eventually the offside flag does show. Villa made a bid from Mbappe, 50p in a Kit Kat. He probably should take it, He ain't going to get that Kit Kat. He ain't going to get that elsewhere, correct decision as well, by the way. Jonathan David was offside. He very obviously was offside there. Free kick to Aston Villa. 21 of you in the TikTok live, 23 in the YouTube, guys. Please double tap the screen. Feel free to follow both. We have 5.1k likes on the TikTok. If we can push to 6k, that'd be amazing. And if you want to be extra nice, like I said, you can follow on YouTube, vice versa. AJSTV. Up the Villa, my brother gave me Man United. Wait, my brother gave me Man United name. He's a scout. I have no idea what you mean by that, mate. Corner taken quickly. Origi. You never know, by the way. Origi for Forest has, I think don't they play City at some point, Forest? Would be funny if Origi got a goal against City to give Liverpool a title. I don't know. It'd just be too perfect, It would be too perfect. Someone said Lille goal. It's just not true. It is 1-0 to Aston Villa. I wish it was 1-0 to Villa. It's 1-0 to Lille. 2-2 on aggregate, I should have said. Harrison speaking some shit as per, yeah. He does. Harrison in my YouTube chat does chat a lot of shit. And he's also now chatting shit about Arsenal. Piss Teta and the limping merchant, Saka, are the most valid things you can... You know what? I'll agree with Saka, right? Saka's not world class. He's a good player, but I'm hearing like Saka's better than Foden shouts, and I'm not standing for that. And he does limp off after every bad performance. He did it yesterday. Took the worst corner I've ever seen from the final kick of the game, and then limped off. Does he have zero shame? He literally has no shame. Arsenal are the most like PR team. They are so protected. You cannot call out any Arsenal player. You can't call out Arteta. Have you seen the way, right? I've seen some fans of Arsenal call out Mikel Arteta, right? The way that that people have attacked those fans are crazy. Arteta is so protected. It is insane. It's Diaby for Villa. Diaby into McGinn. McGinn to Cash! Yeah! Oh! I thought he scored. He was side netting. Oh, the angle. I thought he scored. I'm shameless. I thought it was in. Cash, he should have scored, the bozo. What is he doing, blood? I thought Oh, Cash should score. Oh, my God. He's gone near post and put it side netting. Why is he not going to cross goal there? Oh, Cash with a sit. Villa have had the first shot of the game and it should have been a goal. Matty Cash got a back heel from Diaby. He got a real good sighted goal, drills it at the near post, hits side netting. If he goes across goal, Villa score. I thought he did score. I saw the side netting ripple. I saw a high shot. I thought we scored. Cash missed. Well, we wanted a registered shot. We've got it. Unfortunately, it should have been a fucking goal. I actually thought we scored. Ah, I can't be arsed, man. I'm so desperate to win a trophy. Oh, here we go. Down the right. Good defending from Digne this time. Corner to Lille. Oh, that would have really hurt if they scored from that. Cash got stuck in the vault. I thought he bloody scored, man. He should have. They're from that position. He should have bloody scored. Villa's first shot caused a cardiac arrest. He should have scored. He's just hammered it near post. Oh, Christ, man. Yazici corner for Lille. That's gone straight out for a goal kick. That's terrible. The camera pans to Lille supporters. Oh, please. I hope we beat him. I beg we beat him. Cash is pissing me off to the Galaxy. He's got to fucking score that, man. Cash had a chance that was offside. A 1-on-1 with Chevalier, which was saved. And then Cash had a tap-in. I'm going to say he should have... Probably not a tap-in. But he had a big chance to score and he fucked it. So, you know, I'm not super happy about Cash. He's got in good positions, but his finishing has let him down. AJ Chevalier may as well get a chair, sit down, wait for a attack. He could honestly sit on a deck chair. Cash would still put it past the post. Opinion on Gusto. I mean, Gusto snapped Digne's ankle. I think Gusto still has a piece of Digne's ankle on his foot. Chance for Villa, but a bit of head tennis. Digne headed towards... Oh, well, Andre wants a foul there. Santos smashes it clear. It hits Digne. It's going to be a throw into Lille. And now we're gone it. 1-0 to Lille. 2-2 on aggregate. Ben White or Cash? Ben White. But they're both not great. Cash is shit. I don't even rate Ben White. You just asked me two players who I don't really rate. I don't know. Ben White's had a good season. Oh, no. Oh, no. There was a mistake. But eventually, Konza and Cash deal with it. Bloody hell. Ben White cares more about his spray tan than his football. So, I don't know. But he's better than Cash. I'll give you that. Cross from Santos. Good ball as well. Deflects off Cash. Flicked away by Louise. The press from Lille is so strong. That's a good pass from Dougie Louise, though, into John McGinn. Oh, fuck's sake, man. This Ismail, that 37-year-old fullback, has ripped Villa to pieces this game. We have struggled every time. Every 1v1 against Ismail, I think he's won. Every single one. Fuck's sake, man. Unbelievable. Oh, the score, mate, is 1-0 Lille. Villa with one shot, probably should have been the goal, and 59% of possession. It's not been a great showing so far. Here's Yazici, edge of the box. It's Andre. Yeah, he tried to put up. He could have gone for goal there. He tried to thread in Jonathan David instead. Now they get across on the left, deflected. Konza heads away. Diaby's. I tell you what, Diaby's been wank for Villa today. Absolutely awful. Bentaleb. Into Andre, the captain. Humble. We have been humbled by Pensioner. Genuinely. Watkins playing like Ola from Sex Education. To be fair, yeah, he does have the graveyard shift right now. What can Watkins do? Oh, there's no way he's fell for that. There is no way he's fell for that. Digne has... That's ridiculous. Santos has ran into Digne, flopped to the ground. I don't think that's a foul. It's a booking again for Villa. I think he's looking for that. Nah, even the commentator just said it. He runs into Digne. That's shite, that is. He's looking for that all day. All day. Tell you what, the atmosphere here is incredible. It's absolutely deafening. Yeah, his ref is terrible. I can't believe he fell for that. I genuinely cannot believe he fell for that. It's very similar to what Saka did against Bayern Munich in the first leg. Trying to run into Neuer's leg to win a foul. It's pretty much what happened here. And he falls for it. And gets Digne a booking that could make the difference, you know. I don't like blaming referees. I really don't. Because Villa, look, we've not played very well in this game anyway. But we could do with a little bit of help. Like, we're already up against it. To then get really poor decisions from a referee. I don't know. Corner to Lille. Martinez, very good off his line. Good bit of goalkeeping that. And then Diakate pretty much fouled Martinez there. Jonathan David stopping Martinez from quickly distributing the ball as well. 62 gone. Lille 1, Villa 0. Still just that slender shot from Cash that went wide is the difference. Well, I say it is the difference. It should have been the difference is what I was meant to say. But it's the only chance we've had in this game. And a Yazici goal in the first 12 minutes of the game is the difference in this game. 2-2 and aggregate, 1-0 to Lille on the night. They have been the better team. I hate to say it, but that first half they were dominant. They didn't create a lot of chances, but they created enough to cause us problems. I mean, Martinez had to make a wonderful save to stop a 2-goal lead. He saved it with his face in the end, but you got to do enough sometimes, and that was just about enough. Pau Torres, under pressure, goes back to Martinez. The press from Lille. I mean, I feel like I have to open a window. Like I can feel the pressure in this room. Watkins then goes down. Villa want a foul. I think he has been given a foul for this. Yeah, it's a little shove from Diakate on Watkins. Villa need Tammy Abraham. Villa wanted Tammy Abraham for a very long time. We really did. Portsmouth FC said, good luck, Villa. Oh, congrats, mate, on the title in League One. I think Portsmouth done very well. See, a lot of people, by the way, because I follow EFL content, a lot of people criticised Portsmouth this season. And they've been made to eat their words. So, yeah, congrats, man. I think you'll do well in the Championship, too. What do you think about Stevie G? He's fucking awful at Villa. Gerrard would have got us bloody relegated if he stayed. The fact that Emery has had it's pretty much 70% of Emery's team, right? Maybe even more, is a Gerrard team. He's got us from fighting relegation to playing in Europe. Oh, this referee is driving me insane. This referee is driving me insane. Villa have an opportunity. We win the second ball. Bentaleb goes down. I mean, if anything, Yoro's high foot is a foul on Ollie Watkins. That's absolutely ridiculous. Yoro's foot is literally above. It was above the shoulder. Shocking decision to not give a Villa free kick for that, and then seconds later saying John McGinn made a foul the other way. Ridiculous referee. Ridiculous refereeing. How do you ignore a very clear and obvious high boot? You know, that could have been a kick in the face, like very easily. You ignore that, and then seconds later give a foul the other way. Ridiculous. Absolutely. And now Villa get a free kick for a foul on Luca Digne for a late challenge. Oh, he sees that one. He sees that one. I'd say Lille have been the better team, but this referee has just not helped Villa in any way. In any way. And yes, Santos, I mean, it's a 50-50. He's caught Digne late. I don't know. It's not a yellow card, but considering what the referee has given yellows for, if you want to be consistent, then that would be a yellow. I don't think it is a yellow. I'm just saying if you want to be a consistent referee, that has to be. Because he's given yellows for a lot less than that in this game. It is 1-0 to Lille. It's 2-2 on aggregate. And we have, 65 minutes played here. Still a long way to go. So far, we are going to extra time. And the dreaded penalties, possibly. Jesus, I do not want penalties. Guys, double tap screen, 5.7k likes on TikTok, 39 of you in the TikTok live and 28 in the YouTube live. AJS TV, if you want to follow me on both, feel free to do so. Would be very much appreciated. Galaxy says, I knew 2-1 wasn't enough. I did say in the first leg, we have to have a lead. We have to have a commanding lead. A 2-1 lead going into away in France is not really enough. Knowing how good they are at home, like I said, they're the best team at home in Ligue 1. It's a very tough place to go. Very tough place to go. And that 2-1 lead at home, we're 1-0 down here. It means we have to survive here. Maybe get a counter-attack goal, but one shot we've registered in 67 minutes is just not enough. And it is a corner to Lille. It's an in-swinging corner. They scored. Oh my God, Lille have scored. It's Andre. Andre has scored. 2-0 Lille. They score, I was just about to say as well, they scored a corner at Villa Park, right? To make it 2-1, to give them a goal back in the game. And I said, this is, I'm worried. I'm worried now in the second leg. I'm worried because of that. It gives them fight. And now their captain has made it 2-0 to Lille on the night. Lovely header. It's pretty much the same goal they scored as well. That's sickening. It's a corner to the near post. Villa don't watch it. Martino stands still. Off crossbar and post. I feel absolutely sick. Lille 2, Villa 0. And we've just not turned up. Now we have to. Now we have to turn up. Bailey's on. Bailey is on. Well, we're gonna have to do now what Lille did to us. We're gonna have to score now from 2-0 down. Literally what Lille did to us. Carbon copy. As things stand, we are out of the Conference League. We have 20 minutes now to get a goal to keep us in the competition. I've been saying all week, this is a tough game. This is a tough game. You don't have the best home record in France for nothing. They have a better home record than Kylian Mbappe's PSG. You don't get that by being a shit team. And we've well and truly not turned up. They have thoroughly deserved this. They have been far better than us in this game. and borrow a Matty Cash shot, which he probably should have done better with. We have just not done anything and deserve to be 3-2 down on aggregate. 2-0 down on the night. Abysmal. Referee's not helped us, but the performance also hasn't been good enough. So I'm not gonna sit here and say, we would have won if the referee was different. The performance just hasn't been enough. Massey Cash beaten in the air. See, people tell me, why do you not like Cash? Why don't you think Cash is good enough? Cash shows when he plays for Villa why he's not good enough every time. Fucking hell, man. We deserve this. We deserve this. We cannot rock up to France and play like this and expect to go through. Simple as. Bailey. Deflected. Corner. That's better. Bailey's already done something. Already done more than what most of our team have done in this game. Sickening to say that. Bailey's come on, right, for Diaby. He's done more than Diaby within a minute. Within a fucking minute. Coming on. I'm sick to death for this club sometimes. You should buy Sterling and play him at right back. You'd probably do a better job. Cross from Bailey. Good flick header away. Villa get another corner. Come on. Jamie Todd says, you have bottled this, even West Ham won this cup. I mean, West Ham's run was piss. I'm not going to have that. West Ham played Genk and AZ Alkmaar in their run for the Conference League. They didn't have a single hard game the whole tournament. Fair play to them that they won it, right? But let's be real. They had an absolute cakewalk. Murad said, I'm not a Villa fan, but I'll be honest, this match is disaster class. We've not been good enough. We've not been good enough. You know, this has been awful. Louise corner for Villa. Flicked on! Oh, I thought it was going to be towards goal, but it went away from goal, if anything, from Pau Torres. Shocking. Lille probably got... I tell you what, the winner of this game goes and wins the whole thing. I'm telling you now. I think Lille could win this very easily. Their home record is just insane. They'll beat Fenerbahce, Olympiacos, all them lot. If they beat us, they'll win the whole tournament. Shocking. You're playing bad. Yeah, we've just not been good enough. Absolutely not been good enough. Cash is championship material. I agree. We're being manhandled. I agree. This is not the same Villa team that beat Arsenal. Not the same team that beat Arsenal. What about Victoria Plitzen? They're big underdogs. Call me delusional, but they have a chance. You never know, man, but I think Villa would have beat them if we had them. But it's the luck of the draw. And as soon as I saw Lille, I said that's literally the hardest game in the tournament. I said I'd rather Fenerbahce than Lille. When I saw the draw, I genuinely sunk my head. I'm like, yeah, this is tough, man. It's Fiorentina 0, Plizen. I don't know how to pronounce that club, to be fair, but they are down to 10 men. The first leg was also 0-0, so that's properly on a knife edge. 73 minutes in, 2-0 to Lille. Jesus Christ, man. I feel absolutely sick. I feel absolutely sick watching this. The Premier League are genuinely the Farmer League. We are the farmers. We are the farmers, ladies and gentlemen. It's nowhere near good enough. Nowhere near good enough. Bailey. Watkins into Morgan Rogers. Tries a 1-2. Villa, again, we want a foul, but we're just not getting fouls. And now even Digne's gone down wanting a foul. The referee is giving Villa absolutely nothing. Oh, for God's sake, McGinn. Oh, please, honestly, take McGinn off. McGinn, this is genuinely McGinn's worst game in such a long time. I have never known McGinn to be so bad. I'm going to see what SofaScore have his rating as, because he has been shocking. I couldn't name you one positive thing John McGinn has done this game. In the nicest way possible. He has been abysmal. They've given McGinn a 6.3. In fact, to be fair, Villa's whole team are on low sixes. They're giving Emi Martinez 6.1. Yeah, to be fair, Emi turned up first leg. He's not really done well this game. They've had 3 shots on target and scored 2 goals. And now another yellow card has been shown. I don't even know who to. Morgan Rogers just been booked. I don't know what for. I mean, yeah, Rogers does shove him, so, I mean, yeah. 62. I genuinely, how McGinn is not below a 6 is crazy. Any luck, do you reckon? We've just been not good enough. I would make so many subs now. We are in desperate need. The midfield battle has well and truly been lost. And then just to make it worse, we've conceded a set piece goal, which we conceded in the first leg. Back-to-back corner goals that we've conceded. We're good at attacking them. We have a set piece coach. How about defending them? That would be great. My God. Sub for Lille. And Angel is coming on. Haraldson, to be fair, he's not done a lot for Lille. He's not been one of their major threats, so I'm not surprised he's coming off. Not gonna lie, respect to Lille. They used to lose to random teams from Eastern Europe. Now they defeat. I mean, they're a very good team, Lille. They won the French league. Just a couple of years ago. They're a good side. They, and a lot of the players they won that league with, they still have, like Jonathan David. So they are a good team. You could argue that they should be doing more with their team. They got the best home record, but they've not done very well away. So, in fact, considering they're so poor away, Villa should have put them to the sword, really, at Villa Park. Pau Torres has lost the ball as well. Oh, fuck it out, man. What's your thoughts on the Liverpool game? They've got to do a madness today. They've got to do a madness. Will they do it? I don't know. We were 2-0, bottled it. Yep, basically, yeah. We were 2-0 up in the tie, and now it's 3-2. So this technically is a 2-goal battle. I had a feeling, like, I saw Yazici starting, he caused us lots of trouble at Villa Park, and then, we don't start the game very well. They get an early goal. You do worry a little bit then. I'm looking at half-time, we're 1-0 down, haven't had a shot. Scary times, man. Finally get a shot. Matty Cash arguably should have scored his bloody shot. And then from a corner, they make it 2-0 with a header off the crossbar. Just been second best at everything. I couldn't name you a single stat. Somehow we've had more ball possession. I don't know how. But other than that, I couldn't name you a single stat we dominated. We do have a chance here, though. Cash gets a cross in. It's to no one. What is the point, Matty? If you're going to get to the byline, you're going to get beyond the defender, your pass has to be better there. What is the point in getting there if you're... Oh, my God, man. His end product is awful. And I love Ollie Watkins, but when we're playing, we're not playing well. When we're losing that midfield battle, Duran is better at battling defenders and causing havoc than anything else. I think McGinn is off. Good sub. Duran on. That is a good sub. McGinn's been absolutely terrible. Duran's now on the pitch. I am not surprised that sub has been made. That sub needed to be made because McGinn has been absolutely shocking. Awful captain's performance. Awful. Absolutely. Fair play for still having the game on. It's the worst I've seen us play under Emery. I agree. The people anti-Villa, I mean, if your season is defined by Villa losing, then that's just sad. It's like, you know, the hate watchalongs, right? It is quite sad if you really think about it. You're happy at someone else, you know, at another team's expense. What about your own team? Tony, who do you support, huh? If you say Birmingham City, you're getting timed out. I will take shit off a lot of teams. I'm not taking shit from Birmingham. You know, they're facing League One. They are facing relegation to League One, playing Burton Albion and them, man. Just a football fan. Yeah, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you're not a Birmingham fan. Cross on the right. That's kept in play. It looked like it was kept in play. The amount of shameless Birmingham fans are in my comments. They are literally on the verge of getting relegated to League One, and they're still in my comments, right? Chatting shit. They're absolute zero shame. Zero shame. Just have to beat Bournemouth now. Would be classic. Villa to throw away the season. Yeah. Would be. Man United fan here, but I'm rooting for Villa. I mean, I appreciate your support, but honestly, you've probably shown more support for Villa than half the squad have today. Dougie Luiz, 9 minutes to go. I can't even mention a lot of injury time that will happen here. It's a 4-2-4 now, pretty much. 4 attacking players stood on the halfway line. It's just trying to get the ball to him now. That's going to be the issue. Torres into Konza. We have missed Carlos so much in this game. We have missed that physicality. I don't think we concede that corner at the near post with Carlos. I really don't. Call me naive. Yeah, Plitzen got a red card. They did. I did cover that. Tielemans. The high line at Lille, ironically, like, you know, we play high line and we frustrate teams. They frustrated us massively with their high line. Rodgers into Duran. Duran with a square ball to Tielemans. We just need one moment. Cash goes for goal! It's tipped over. You know what? I rate that from Cash. I've given him lots of stick, but Cash forces a save from Chevalier. It's a shot on target. He's fizzed that at the keeper. He's made him do something. It's a good shot as well. It's probably, you're probably not going to score with that shot. It's a save you'd expect the keeper to make, but he's made him do something. He's not, you know, he's not been bored the second half. Corner comes in. It's awkward from the keeper who stays down. Referee doesn't give any foul, thankfully. Bailey back to Douglas Luiz. Gets the 1-2. Could get a cross in. He does. It's left-footed towards Watkins. Header away. Bailey back off his chest. Into Morgan Rodgers. It's awkward defending from Lille. They can't get it clear. Rodgers. Good pass into Bailey, but his shot is into the hands of Chevalier. It doesn't really travel with any passion. Man. Mate is going the extra mile to go on holiday and your plane gets it. Wait, this is like going the extra mile to go on holiday and your plane gets delayed. Yeah. Our commentator calls Bailey. I mean, it is kind of Bailey? It is kind of Bailey. That is how you say it. Unless it's like really, really like exaggerated. United opinions on AFC Wimbledon versus MK Derby and rivalry. MK Dons are fucking shit. Robbery of a club. I fucking hate them. The only team in England I hate more than Man City are MK Dons. Absolute robbery. Stole a club. You know, they decided not to fight through the pyramid. Ironically, AFC Wimbledon fought through the pyramid, got to where they are, you know, down to how well they performed on the pitch. with their support. MK Dons are a franchise, always will be. Their stadium is too big for them. Fuck them. I hate MK Dons. I genuinely hate MK Dons. They drive me insane. I love it when MK Dons lose. I will be there. Every time MK Dons lose, I'm there on Twitter. Yeah, dissolve MK Dons. Fucking rat club. I hate them. I hate them. They shouldn't exist. If they dissolved and they became like AFC MK Dons, or just MK Dons FC, or even if they had if they decided to take the Dons out the name, I think people would respect them more. If they were just called like Milton Keynes FC, I'm sure the Wimbledon fans would move on. But they just love I don't know why they have the Dons in the name. They're not, they ignored the Wimbledon history. They don't claim the trophies. They don't claim to be Wimbledon. Why have Dons in the name? Just be called that Milton Keynes FC. Even that's something. I don't know. I'm just waffling now, but yeah, that's end of your question. Duran going to do something here. Duran's going to elbow two players, smash into another one. Duran is Duran is wild. Yazici's off. That's probably a positive because he has been very good against us in the two legs. So him being off is probably not a bad thing. Murad says he's a Dortmund fan. You must be quite happy with your performance. Semi-finalist now, Dortmund very easily could go on and do something magnificent now. PSG are known bottlers. I would, I'd arguably back Dortmund in that semi-final. I really would. I'd back Real Madrid to win the whole thing, but I think it could very easily be a Real Madrid-Dortmund final. He was actually born in Milton Keynes. I don't mind Milton Keynes as a place, but they did rob a club. Look, for people who don't know, Wimbledon was a football team. They lost money. Someone said, okay, let's move them to Milton Keynes. We'll keep them as a club. But over time, they just rejected... Oh! Keeper dropped the ball. Chance! Yeah! Yeah! Matty Cash! Matty Cash has thumped it in! Wow! Oh, will this stand though? Matty Cash has scored! The Lille supporters are not happy. What's going on though? Because the referee is caught talking with the Lille players. The keeper drops the ball. Duran's shot is cleared. Matty Cash thumps the ball in from the edge of the box. What's going on though? Has he disallowed the goal? Is the goal going to be allowed? They're not happy, the Lille supporters. This would get Villa back level. Is the check going to be complete? They keep waffling in there. Yeah! Given! Villa are level in the Europa League tie. Matty Cash with the thunderbolt. Getting Villa back level. We're still losing on the night, but it's so important to get that goal back. I mean, Duran is so unlucky anyway with the first shot. It's cleared off the line. It falls to Cash, thumps it in from deflection. Villa are back in this game out of nowhere. Out of absolutely nowhere. Lille 2, Aston Villa 1, 3-3 on aggregate. Wow. Oh, wait, what? Oh, no, the commentator threw me off there. He said the drama may only be starting. I thought they were going to... Because we hadn't kicked off, I thought maybe they found some way to chalk it off. It is a Villa goal. Come on, you Villa boys! Bo says, mate, your definition of limbs. I appreciate that, man. That's actually really sweet of you to say. But wow. The player went for the ball. Yeah, there was no foul. The fact they were claiming for a foul there is shameless. Because Chevalier went to grab the ball. He basically jumped into his own defender, dropped it, fell to Duran. His shot was blocked. It then fell to the edge of the box, and the player I've given so much stick to today, Matty Cash, first time, thunderbolt, deflected in the top corner to get Villa, with only a couple minutes to go in this game, back in the tie. Come on. Come on. About time Cash did something. I agree with that, Ewan. I do agree with that. Wow. What a moment. Why did Chevrolet... there was just no communication there. That should have been the most simple thing to deal with from a Lille perspective. And they just made a complete mess of it, which has led to Aston Villa getting a goal. But we probably don't deserve it as well. Harley gave a rose during all that, and thank you very much for that, mate. I do appreciate it. You guys have all been amazing. 74 of you in the TikTok. We've got 39 of you in the YouTube live. Please do like, double tap the screen, like the video. If you can support me on both, that'll be amazing. AJSTV. I mean, you can find me almost anywhere. But like I said, I'm live on both platforms. The referee has... Who's he giving a yellow card to here? A Villa player and a Lille player clashed. I think Duran has been booked. Yeah, Duran got a booking. Duran got his usual yellow card here. Yeah. Villa and Dortmund are actually close clubs. Great relations. I'm screaming. I'm literally hearing the local Lille fans screaming from the top of their lungs. Yeah, Harrison disappeared. I got a lot of stick from Harry, and bro has vanished. 5 minutes of added time here. Like I said, it's Lille 2, Aston Villa 1. Oh, I forgot to change the aggregate scoreline. I apologise, guys, on my YouTube live. I updated the one scoreline. I didn't update the other. It's Lille 2, Villa 1. It's 3-3 on aggregate. Al Gamer said, Matty Cash, be like, give me more complaints now. Like I said, if I criticise a Villa player, right, and they go on and then do something amazing, I want to be wrong. I want them to prove me wrong every time. Every single time. Make me look like a clown. If I call out Cash, and then Cash, say he now goes on and scores an overhead kick, like goal to win the game, you know, I'll hold the hands up, you know, and say, you know, fair enough. Don't jinx me, please. But if it goes to pens, Martinez masterclass on pens. I will say that. Yeah, no jinx, but that is true. Villa don't deserve to be in this game. It is just a long shot from Cash that's gone in. It's one mistake and one moment we've scored. So that's how I'm going to look at this. If we go to extra time, that we shouldn't even be here. We've been awful. We have not deserved anything from this game. It's just one moment of madness from Lille and their backline has led to a Villa goal. That's how I'm looking at this, you know. And you know, if I am, you just made the point I was going to make, Murad. If I'm Unai Emery, I'd be saying that full time. You know, we're going to go into extra time. It's 0-0. You know, like we've not. I wouldn't even mention that he's not done well. It's going to be a reset. It's 0-0. Let's carry on. Because Villa have been awful. We've been absolutely awful in this game. Yeah, it's 3-3 on aggregate now. Oh, there is a chance though. Oh God. Cavallero, shots deflected. It's a corner, Lille. That could have gone anywhere. Bloody hell. Cash has been he's not been glass, but you know. I'll give Cash. Look, I'll even say, you know what? Great goal, Matty. He's right back. He's a number 2. Sign for Villa, Polish Cafe. I'll give him that. Down the right. And he loves to attack. Corner to Lille. 2 minutes to go of injury time. Oh, good header away. It's a poor corner. In fact, there's a foul as well on Durant. It's retaken. Well, I don't... Well, the Villa fans won't be happy. The Villa players surround the referee as well. Well, Lille want a penalty. Lille want a penalty from that. That's stupid. Extra time isn't a great thing. Extra time will tire us out. Oh, yeah, we're going to be shattered for Bournemouth. I hope Tim Roke-Bunham is ready for 90 minutes against Bournemouth. That's all I'm going to say. Corner is in swinger. Diakite's header. We need to sort ourselves out on corners, you know. Diakite's header it's a brilliant save, Martinez. Very lucky. That's a good save. Oh no, Cash has lost the ball. Davis. It's a counter-attack for Lille. They've done really well. They've played it down the left. Cavallero. Please, Villa. Oh, good save. The cross is poor. Good goalkeeping. Come on, Villa! 40 seconds to go. In the UCL semi-finals at Al Gamer will be funny because Arsenal will root for Madrid and City will root for Bayern. Digne goes long. He's looking for Bailey, but he's never going to get there, Leon. Never going to get there. Who's best on the pitch for us? I mean... look. It's a good question because I genuinely don't know the answer to that. I'll ask the Villa fans, you know... Who has been our best player today? Some people will say Cash. Don't be blindsided by his goal. It's a very important goal. And thank you, Matty, for saving Villa when we didn't really deserve to be saved because we've been terrible. But if you look, Villa fans, Bailey, I've seen some shouts for Bailey. Do say who's been our man of the match. Bailey has changed a little bit of the game. He got the momentum going a bit with his substitute. I'll give him that. Mark the Warrior says Martinez by far. Other than the header he's just saved, I don't think Martinez had much to do. That's the only thing I'll say about that. We're 30 seconds, by the way, over the time. Lille still have it. Cross on the left. Cut out by Konza. Smashed away by Matty Cash. Villa on the break with Bailey. Into Duran. It's a 3-on-3 if we get this right. Duran's taking far too long. So it's not going to be a 3-on-3. Watkins has been a ghost, by the way. Watkins has probably touched the ball like 4 times the whole game. Here's Cash. We're over the time, so you could just blow now. We're going to go backwards, I imagine. That is going to be extra time in France. Villa's goal back with Matty Cash means we are going to extra time. Andre shakes his head. I don't think Lille are super happy with what's going on, but it is a smash and grab if I've ever seen it. A smash and grab. Villa back in the game. It felt like it was all over at 2-0, to be honest. But Matty Cash saving Villa at the death. Extra time, mate. Extra time. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Man of the match. Who am I saying? I genuinely don't know. I'll see what the Villa fans will say of the game. I genuinely do struggle to pick a player today. You know, let's go through the team. Watkins has barely touched the ball. Diaby did nothing. Took off for Bailey. Bailey's a shout. I think Bailey's a genuine shout because he completely changed the rhythm of the game coming on. That's fine. If you want to say Bailey, fair enough. Rodgers has been all right. McGinn was awful. Probably the worst McGinn game I've seen. That reminded me of Gerard McGinn. Abysmal. Louise and Tielemans, not great for me. I think they've won the midfield battle. Pau Torres and Konza, they haven't done themselves any justice with some of their defending. You could say Digne, maybe. But then Digne for the first goal to close down. I'll probably give it a Bailey because Bailey completely changed that momentum for a bit. And that's what I'm happy with. Bailey got us playing a little bit, which, was quite important. Cash, I thought Cash was terrible other than the goal. Cash was... Let's use our eyes, right? Cash was terrible other than the goal. The goal's very important. Thank you, Matty Cash. That is a wonderful goal. It took a deflection, a little bit fortunate, but somewhat he's got bollocks, right? Because before that he had another shot that was tipped over. He's got the bollocks to shoot where a lot of people don't, and that's something I give him. Middlesbrough away did the same thing. Has the bollocks to shoot. When we're not playing well, a Cash shot edge of the box might be enough sometimes, and another Cash shot from the edge of the box has kept us in a competition. So fair enough. Other than the goal, Cash has been not great, to be fair. But look, I want to move past that. We were shit in that game. Lille were far better than us at everything. Almost every stat will show that. And it was only up until the final 5 minutes of the game we started actually getting shots registered. We had a Duran shot cleared off the line just before the... we had the long shot from Cash tipped over. Duran shot cleared off the line and then the Cash goal. All of that was in the space of a few minutes after Bailey's subs. Bailey got us going. You know, he won a corner within seconds of coming on. That's more than Diaby'd done all game. Was it a good goal from Cash? It did take a deflection, but I'd say it's a good goal because it edge of the box. He's thunder twatted it into the top corner. It is via deflection, but I don't care. Fair play to Cash. Thank you for the TikTok donation thing from Sisley Footy. I appreciate that, man. I really do. It is extra time now. It's 3-3 on aggregate. 2 goals from Lille. Yazici and an Andre header from a corner put them 2-0 up. And to be honest, I did feel at that point that they were going to go through. They were, you know, fully on the ascendancy. Villa just hadn't really got going. And then one bit of madness from Lille's keeper, Chevalier. He tries to claim the ball. He jumps into his own defender, loses the ball, and Villa get a goal back through Matty Cash, who's also on screen as well as an overlay. You know, there's a little bit of irony there, maybe some foreshadowing. I got Cash on screen, and then Cash gets the goal that we need. But yeah, Villa have been awful. Villa have been absolutely awful, right? But you got to take your luck, you know. You got to take what you can. You got to take what you can. There's no foul, by the way. Duran is just going for a header. He doesn't touch the keeper at all. Duran does not touch the keeper. They were trying to get the goal disallowed, but he doesn't touch the keeper. Like, I think it's absolutely ridiculous if you ask me. That they were trying to disallow that. Man. I'm a bit stressed heading into this extra time. I need to reiterate the point, and maybe that'll help me deal with this. We don't deserve to be in extra time. Like I said, one moment of madness is the reason why we are here right now. So I'm going to try not to be nervous for the rest of this game. I'm just going to slightly adjust the overlay on screen because it's gone into extra time. It's slightly messed up with the settings I've got on screen. There we go. All right, we are underway for the extra time. Please, Villa. Oh my days. Oh man, we've been awful, but the fact that we could still—it would be prime Unai Emery if we still got a result from this. Would love to see a Watkins, Bailey, Diaby front three, says Ocamp. Fiorentina, Plitzer, extra time as well. Yeah, that game's 0-0, isn't it? They've got a red card. The away side. We've had one shot for 70 minutes. Actually shocking. I agree. Like I said, didn't play very well first half. In fact, first half, the whole game. Cash is coming clutch this season. I thoroughly agree with that. Like I said, Middlesbrough away, we were terrible. It's just we were playing like, you know, not a great opposition, and Cash's deflected shot, you know, got us a win in a game that it was, you know, very even. They probably didn't deserve to win that game, but you make your own luck sometimes. And like I said, Cash he's got the balls, you know. He's someone who takes shots like that. I think that was something, ironically, Man City were missing yesterday. You know, lining up edge of the box. And other than like De Bruyne, no one really was having a go. I think sometimes you've got to have a go. And that's literally Cash doing that. The reason why we're still in this competition. Man. Scary times. Bo says, I like Fenerbahce a bit. It's because I'm half Bosnian. Edin Dzeko plays that. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I'm sure you know, like Asmir Begovic, you know, very iconic Premier League goalkeeper. I still remember the goal he scored. He scored for Stoke. He just lumped the ball from his box. I can't remember who it was against, but it was like a very early goal he scored in a game, like 2-3 minutes in a game. And he was on like Match of the Day talking about it. But yeah, he's like prime Barclays goalkeeper Begovic. Prime Barclays. Man, I wonder what changes we could possibly make in this in the second half as well. Second half. I keep saying second half. In extra time, I should say. I'm not used to saying it because Villa are just not a European. You know, we don't often play in Europe, so I am not used to saying it. Oh, I just realised as well. I apologise. Villa going to extra time has ruined all my overlays on stream. bear with. Oops. Oh, goodness sake, man. What is going on? I have to sort this out in a little bit. Bentaleb, he's tried to get he's tried to be cheeky there and get a foul. I hope the referee. I mean, he didn't fall for that, but the fact he went for that, I think, does say a lot. We have been screwed multiple times in this game. Multiple times. Oh, what have I done here? Oops. Made another mistake. Like I said, just bear with me. I'm just trying to fix overlays on screen. Driving me insane. There we go. That'll do. All right. 4 minutes into extra time. Like I said, it's gonna be tense. It's gonna be leggy. Like the City game yesterday. I mean, you had Jude Bellingham giving Ederson a cuddle because they were that shattered towards the end of the game, and we're gonna be seeing a little bit of that. You know, they like to press high. We like to press high. It's high line football against high line football. Could be seeing a lot of tired legs. I hate to say the word penalties, but it might go penalties. I don't want it to go penalties. Yeah, 10 yellows. Yeah, I will say part of that is down to the referee. There was a moment of madness where the referee gave like 4 yellows in 2 minutes. He does like to dish them out a little bit. Flick pass into Cash, but it's just about a foot ahead of him. And he goes for a goal kick. Diakate does really well defensively there. Just sees this out. Lovely. I rate the attempt from Bailey. It's a lovely scoop pass, but Diakate is just there to cover. Yeah, the referee... Look, believe it or not, some referees, mate, are actually quite nice and don't dish out yellows. Some love to dish out yellows. This Bentaleb yellow, Andre yellow, Santos yellow, Zaniolo yellow, Digne yellow, Martinez yellow was probably the biggest joke. Emi Martinez, I know when he time wastes, right? I mean, we all know, like, he does it at the end of the game. Emi Martinez never time wastes like that early in a game. And like his face was disbelief when he got the yellow card for it. Like, I couldn't believe that. And then when he tried to take the goal kick, or the free kick, whatever, quickly, the referee pulled him back and said, no, I didn't whistle yet. So he actually allowed us to waste even more time. It just made no sense to me. Complaining about Martinez and how long he takes to, to kick a ball. And then you're crying at him because he didn't do it the way he wanted. Honestly, the whole thing was silly. LJ to Bailey came on, changed the momentum. We need to win the game. Go Villa. We could do Real Madrid just like they yesterday. Probably didn't deserve to go through. We could smash and grab this game potentially. Angel, the substitute for Lille, has hit the deck here, holding his hip. Ref has been mad. This game is literally about to kick a ball and got a card. Exactly. Referee's been very silly this game. Has absolute zero control. Some people say dishing out yellows gets control of the game. It does the opposite. This game has been, all over the place. Like the way that when we scored, there were like 5-6 Lille players surrounding the referee trying to pressure him to disallow the goal. For a foul that wasn't there. Duran doesn't even touch the keeper. How protected are keepers these days, right? That you don't even have to touch the keeper for them to appeal a foul. Duran is standing next to him. He climbs for a header, which, it's a 50-50. Every player is entitled to do that. And they were saying, Duran, it's like his presence was fouling their keeper. It's stupid. I could not believe the shamelessness of them doing that. Like, I get protecting keepers to a degree, but, when when you haven't even touched the keeper, like physically touched the keeper, I think it's ridiculous they try to get that chalked off. Loads of tears in my comment section as always. Villa paid off the ref. All that, yeah, cry. Cry and seethe. Come on, Villa, score please. A Vortex. I have a really bad feeling about this game, says Ocamp. I mean, I've had a horrible feeling about this game, including how we've played. Everything about this game has been terrible. I don't know how we hit, like, honestly, how we're in extra time, I don't know. Long ball towards Watkins, though, and he's on his own, but he could do something with the ball here. Watkins one-on-one with the defender. He's got some options now, but he's still fairly isolated. 2 players on him. He has to go back to Digne. He did well to chase the ball. The direct pass actually did well there. I've criticised the direct football from Villa at times in this game, but that actually was a good example of how to do it properly. However, though, we do eventually go all the way back to Martinez. That I question. You know, you got look. I don't know. Sometimes you can look for a forward pass. Pau Torres on the ball for Villa. 8 minutes of extra time has gone. Lille 2, Aston Villa 1. 3-3 on aggregate. Oh, man. Come on, Villa. Debu, if it goes to pens. I will say, I back Martinez on penalties. I just... I don't know how many penalties Martinez will have to save. That's the issue, you know. Martinez could save 2 or 3 penalties and we'd still, like, potentially go out. Bailey shot! Brilliant save! Header! Oh, no way! Chevalier makes an unbelievable double save! How Villa have not scored. Bailey's shot is beaten away. It's a diving header, tap-in for Douglas Luiz. Chevalier on the floor, gets up, tips the ball over the bar. Unbelievable goalkeeping. However, Dougie Luiz probably should score that. I'll tell you what, it's an absolutely unreal save. But Dougie Luiz probably should score that. It's an empty goal. It's a diving header. I understand that's, you know, it's not super easy to score them at times. And it's on an angle, but he really should score. Bailey, edge of the box now. Here's Digne. Ah, we've lost the ball. Oh, please don't. Not on the break. Jonathan David. Konza is there, though, to shepherd him a little bit. David goes backwards to Andre. I can't believe, though, we haven't scored from that. It's a tap-in for Dougie Luiz. Why doesn't Luiz just stand up and tap it in? Why does he have to dive? I don't understand why he went with his head there. It's such a low diving header as well. Like, surely it'd be better. It's very similar, right, to the goal that Bailey scored against Arsenal. It's a cross goal. Keeper's, like, not where he wants to be. Drill that, man. I know, Bailey has changed the game. I agree. You know what? I was debating who's man of the match. It has to be Bailey now. Bailey has fully changed the game for Villa since he's come on. Cross. Save from Martinez. He doesn't catch it. He spills it, but Villa do... Well, I should have got it clear. I don't know what Tielemans is doing there. It's May now. Bentaleb, edge of the box, turning. He looked for Andre, but then went towards the left-hand side. They get a cross in Lille. Headed away by Douglas Luiz. Is he going to get there? It's going to be a throw into Lille, unfortunately. Morgan Rogers trying to chase the ball. Man. I hope we don't regret that miss with Luiz. I really don't. I really hope we don't. Considering we have been second best the whole game, I am ruining a big miss. Football is just crazy at times, man. It will win who's better. Lille have been better than us the whole game, but I think we've been the better team in extra time. I will say that. We've had the best chance in extra time. 2 unbelievable saves. A double save from Chevalier kept Villa out. We really should have scored, to be honest, but the save was important. But it still means they're 2-1 up on the night. 3-3 on aggregate. Yeah, we missed it. I would class that as a sitter for Dougie Luiz. That's just me. Maybe it's harsh. Maybe it is harsh. But I class that personally as a sitter. He keeps on the floor. I think I don't know why he performs a diving header. I have no idea why he performs a diving header. Yeah, some people saying terrible, mate. He should score that, man. I'm just going to quickly see how people reacted to the Matty Cash goal. Never doubted him. Huge goal. Wake up now. Fair enough. A lot of people gave Cash stick, and then he goes and scores. We have kicked off, by the way. It is 8 o'clock, so Liverpool have kicked off in their game now. Marseille, Benfica, West Ham, Leverkusen, Atalanta, Liverpool, AS Roma against Milan, all live. Fenerbahce, Olympiacos, and PAOK against Club Brugge, all games that are live now. It's Angel Gomez. Gets a shot away, but it hits Konza. Good defending, Ezri Konza. Really good. Would you trust the scoring pens? No. God, no. Bailey, that's a good pass from Bailey once again. Here's John Duran for Villa. Poor pass. That was a shame. That was a shame. Might as well stay live for the Liverpool game, said Harrison. I could watch the Liverpool game after, to be honest, but I feel like that game's going to be pointless. I don't think Liverpool come back. As much as I genuinely want them to, I don't think they do. Sad to say. Coming up to half-time and extra time, it is still 2-1. Other than the double save from their keeper, there's just nothing's happened in this in the first half of extra time. Guys, double tap the screen. 8.4k likes on TikTok, 62 viewers, 26 of you in the YouTube as well. Please double tap the screen. Follow all the socials, do all the good stuff. AJS TV. Any support will be appreciated, guys. Would very much be appreciated. Hopefully we can do a madness in this game. Like I said, we don't deserve to go through, but you never know, man. Football's just a funny game. Emi Martinez. I back Martinez on penalties. I just don't back certain Villa players on penalties, you know? Maybe Emi has to save, like, every penalty. That is it. That's half time and extra time. We have 15 minutes to go. 15 minutes until penalties. I feel sick. I'm not going to be reading chat through the penalties. I am on a delay, so I am not going to be reading the chat. It will be the purest reaction from me. It's just going to be a warning if it does go penalties. Yeah, that's a tap-in. I'm sorry. The more I see this Luiz shot, it actually angers me we've not scored. Genuinely angers me we've not scored. It's a sitter for Luiz. I have no idea why he goes for a diving header there. Unbelievable. Oh, McGinn's not playing, so enjoy that, Harry. Literally, the more I see it, the worse it gets. Genuinely, the worse it gets. The more I see it, I want to vomit. I want to vomit, man. The more I see that. Oh, man. Either way, I back us on penalties to win, says Kieran. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Could be one of the best saves of all time, says Tony. A real opinion, who is better right now? It's tough. Like I said, I think I might have even answered this question. Lille have been better than us the whole game. Extra time, though, I'd say Villa have been the better team. This sport is crazy. We've been awful the whole game. We literally got handed a goal on a silver platter from a terrible mistake from their keeper. We then miss a tap-in extra time, and I'm wondering, how on earth are we not ahead on aggregate when you've got Douglas Luiz missing chances like that? Crazy. This game has gone all over the place. I'm probably going to have the other games on screen now, because I didn't think this actually go to extra time, to be honest. So just bear with. Atalanta, Liverpool. So I don't forget, I'm just going to put them as an overlay on my YouTube stream. Just going to replace these games. There we go. That is one. We are underway as well. Like I said, half-time extra time is very quick, so we are underway again. I'll have the Fenerbahce one as well, because I want to see that. Fenerbahce, Olympiacos. I'll slap that down here. They are huge favourites, Fenerbahce, and a team I don't really want to face. But saying that, Olympiacos, they're going to want to make the final, because the final is in Greece. So even that's just not a game you want to really see, to be quite honest. Yeah, it's 1-0 Fiorentina. I think there's been a goal in their extra time. Okay. Then West Ham, Leverkusen. I can't see West Ham even scoring. Never mind coming back in that game, to be honest. As much as I want English teams to do well, I'm just being realistic. I genuinely back Liverpool. Oh, penalty Liverpool. Penalty to Liverpool. I've just seen that flash up. Only 6 minutes in Atalanta. Could we be seeing Atalanta Istanbul? From 3-0 down Liverpool. They have a penalty away. Well. Huge moment in that game. They've got to score that. They've got to score. If they want any chance to fight back in Europe, they have to score that. And we're going to see. Atalanta potentially giving... I mean, if you want to hand a team all the confidence, let's give them a goal in the first 5 minutes of a game. Penalty to Liverpool. They're 3-0 down on aggregate. A huge moment for Liverpool to get back in the tie. They missed that. I think they're in trouble. I will say that. You can't afford to miss that. We're gonna wait. Has it been saved? No, wait, has it been? Wait. Oh no, we're still waiting. We're still waiting. Calma. We're still waiting. I saw penalty kick. I was going VAR. The penalty's going VAR. And now Lille have a shot. Oh, fucking hell. Lille's just had a shot put wide. Oh my god. Flash shot past the post. Martinez full stretch. That's like a foot wide. Bloody hell. That's very near. It's Thiago Santos. He's been very good for Lille, by the way. Down the right. They're right back. To be honest, it's both the right backs for Villa and Lille have done very well. Man. Villa... If we get through and we'll win this cup. I mean, even that's a tough shout. It's 1-0 Liverpool. They scored the penalty. The check went through and completed. And Mo Salah does score. All eyes are going to be on that game, I tell you. Very early on in this game, they're 3-0 down on aggregate. They've just got a goal back. They're 1-0 on the night. 3-1 aggregate. Can you believe? And are there any Liverpool fans in the chat? Do you believe? Is the question. Or just people, if you want to give an opinion. Can they come back? It's the perfect time to score. I'm on Sky Glass, so I am delayed in general, Bear. There's your answer. Just seen the replay again with the Santos shot. It just spins away from the goal. Oh my god. I held my breath when he shot wide. I held my breath. Bloody hell, man. Whatever happens, Villa have had a phenomenal season. Still in the tie, having played Arsenal. Lille had a week off, says a lot how far we've had to come. The fact that, like I said, the fact we were so bad in that game, probably the worst I've seen us play all season, and we're not out the tie is crazy. Genuinely crazy. Wait, Ismay has like a fat spot on his head now. What's going on? What is going on? Bro wants Liverpool to go for it. I want the drama. And the better English teams do in Europe, the more chance 5th place gets the extra spot in Champions League. So you need the English teams. You need the English teams to do well, mate. We are 10 minutes away from a penalty shootout. God forbid it goes pen. I am scared if it goes pens, to be honest. Santos. They've been better than us in the second half of extra time, I will admit. Villa been a bit back to the wall. Matty Cash with a very important header, by the way, with a cross. Very easily could have been a goal. It was a good ball in. Cabello now into Ismail. Unai bicycle. Can Unai Emery take a penalty? That'd be great. I'd back Unai. Poor header from Digne. Giving the ball away cheaply once again, man. Diakite, Angel. They're just switching from left to right now, Leo. I genuinely feel sick to my stomach watching this. Can we sub McPhee? Yeah, you know what? He knows set pieces well. Maybe that means he knows penalties well, you know? I like your thinking. I like that. You're cooking, you know? Oh, you are cooking. Not relevant, but it's 2-0 Fiorentina. Well, that's Fiorentina probably through now. I mean, they were finalists last year, so it is expected they're going to do well. Yeah, like I said, it is 1-0 to Liverpool, and there's been no goals elsewhere. There might be a goal for Fenerbahce. There's a big chance of Fenerbahce. I just had the notification. So we'll see if that leads to anything. It is a goal. Fenerbahce lead. They were 3-0 down in their first leg. They got it back to 3-2. It's now 3-3 on aggregate. Crazy to come back from 3 goals basically is insane. Harrison says, why do you care about fifth getting UCL if you're gonna finish fourth anyway? I don't know if you finished fourth though. Rico Charges says, I only watch you when my stream messes up. Big up AJ. Well, should I say thank you for that? I'm the backup. But yeah, thanks, Rico. And Harrison says, who shot Ismay in the head? Yeah, what? Ismay has like a bulge now. I want to know the science behind that, because that wasn't there at the start of the game. He's just got a bulging thing on his head now. Luis to score his pen with his head. Yeah, diving it. Yeah, watch Luis dive on the floor for it. Oh my days. Lille want handball. They still have it. Gomez dancing. Poor ball. Well, they've still got their arms out trying to get a penalty now, Lille, and the referee's going to stop. There's a huge appeal for penalty. Again, they're surrounding the referee. Go away, man. Stop surrounding the referee, blood. Handball where? I don't... Oh, no. Yeah, no pen. Good referee, and he said his hands low. Good pen. No pen, no pen, no pen. Good decision. No, they're saying he pointed to his chest. He didn't point to his chest. It said his hands down. The commentator is stupid. I clearly saw the indication from the referee that his arm is down to his side, so he couldn't get it out of the way. But there was a big appeal for Lille for a penalty. I mean, you don't want that given. I'm just going to say that right now. You don't want those given. 1-0 Roma against AC Milan in the Europa League. That game has barely been covered, by the way. I swear. No, like the first leg was it also 1-0 Roma? I'm just going to double check that. I genuinely can't remember. Sorry, the game I looked at the least, to be honest. Yeah, it was 1-0 Roma, yeah. In fact, Roma played them in the league, beat them 1-0, played them 5 days later in the Europa League, beat them 1-0, and now they're 1-0 up again. Cooking. Villa need to wake up again, because Villa are once again struggling in this game. I'm tired of saying it. We were so good the first half of extra time, and then the second half we've been getting peppered a little bit by Lille. Rico Charges says Tottenham gone behind in my books after Newcastle, and I think we get 5th with the UECL and Villa. Nah, I don't think Villa win on penalties. I really don't think Villa win on penalties. I back Martinez, but I don't back some of these players, man. They've not really performed all night. So, like, to then say, oh yeah, they're going to perform on penalties, I don't know. Watkins has, like, barely touched the ball the whole game. He's also notorious for, even though he's scored a lot of goals this season, he's played very well. He's notorious for not doing well on penalties. Like, I don't know, man. Jonathan David going to convert, probably. How long till pens? We don't have too long. Guys, we've got 94 of you in the TikTok. We've got 33 in the YouTube. Please do double tap the screen, like, share, do all that good stuff. AJSTV. You can find me on almost any platform. Any support will be appreciated. Long ball towards Duran. Doesn't climb very well with the header and it floats well over him. Oh, we're trying to fight for... Oh, Bailey's done brilliantly. Oh, they give a very delayed free kick. I didn't think he fouled him there. I think it's a really soft free kick. Emin is thinking of his World Cup save. He's thinking of the edits in his... It says Bo. And Carla said, what subscription do you have to catch all the games and watch them all at the same time? Oh, I got the Villa game on right now. I just have... I have an app, like Flashscore, to tell me about all the scores in other games. So I get to keep an eye, basically, on how well other teams do. And right now, good example, Mikael Antonio has scored for West Ham. Bayer Leverkusen, champions of Germany, unbeaten, are 1-0 down at the London Stadium. Well, both Liverpool and West Ham chasing a game are leading in their individual games. Villa free kick's actually taken quickly from Douglas Luiz towards Watkins. It is a good flick header away. I like the idea, to be fair. Pau Torres with a header back to Martinez, who once again gets booed and jeered. And yeah, they've just covered the Antonio goal on screen on TNT Sports. Potluck and Pens not out of form, so football and nothing. True. I mean, I'd back Villa. I don't look. I'm nervous about penalties, right? But I would back. I don't know what to say really. I think there's more chance of Villa winning on penalties than winning this in real time, because we've not been good enough to win. Like, I'd say Luiz has missed a sitter, but that's it. Like, that's one moment in the game. Martinez got to be careful he doesn't get sent off here, I tell you. He's taking a little bit too much time now. On a yellow card, you know, with penalties looming, I think he's a bit silly. Ball into Watkins. The chance for Villa. Watkins into Bailey. Bailey on the byline. Gets a cross in. Villa get a corner. Come on. Not going to have too many chances now. Diakate flicks it over. Come on. Please. A Villa corner. We have a set-piece coach. We can cook from corners. Leon Bailey corner for Villa. The referee's talking to players. Come on, Villa. Corner. In swinger. Chevalier has an easy catch, man. That's a terrible corner. You might as well have put in a Bukayo Saka corner from yesterday. I'd rather it not beat the first man. It's just gone straight into the hands of Chevalier. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Here's Douglas Luiz. That's a good ball from Luiz. He's not had a good game, Luiz, but he's done a few things okay. What's the score? The score is 2-1 Lille, 3-3 on aggregate. We are 30 seconds plus injury time away from penalties. Rodgers with a cross, deflected only as far back to him. Has another chance. Another cross. Duran! Big save at the near post from Chevalier. John Duran nearly won it for Villa. Oh my God. John Duran with a swivel. Got the shot at the net. It's such a good save. John Duran could have got Villa a huge win with a goal. What a save to make. What a moment as well. Bailey now for Villa. Ah, poor touch and he loses the ball. 1 minute of injury time and then penalties. 1 minute. But John Duran, I'm not sure what more Duran could have done there. He swiveled really well. Powerful shot at the near post. So unlucky. So unlucky. Oh, man. 30 seconds to go. It's just walking football now. I might cry. Just keep or stop trying. I think it's pens. I don't want to know, man. Oh. Oh, man. Long ball. Cash away. Bailey. Into Durant. I think it's pens, lads. It is pens. It's pens. It's pens. Oh, my God. It's pens. It's pens. Oh, it's penalties to decide it. It's penalties to decide who goes through to the semi-final. I hate penalties. I hate penalties like you would not believe. As an English fan, penalties are horrible. Penalties are horrid. Oh my goodness me, man. We are going to penalties. 196 people in the TikTok live. Villa are going to penalties. Guys, double tap the screen. This is tense now. This is it. This is it. I'm not going to be looking at my chat during the penalty shootout. This is going to be the rawest reaction you'll ever see. I'll read what people are saying now. But I'm not going to get spoilers. I think I'm possibly 5-10 seconds delayed. So I'm not going to read the chat when the penalties start. But it is Aston Villa going to penalties against Lille in the quarterfinals. 262 people on the TikTok live. Guys, please double tap screen. We've got 11k likes. If we can push that to 12k, beyond that would be amazing. You guys are amazing already. Oh my God. I'm going to say it now. I back Martinez. I just don't back the... I don't think we're going to win this. I had a feeling City weren't going to win on penalties, and it's the same feeling I'm getting. I really... Oh, man. I'm terrified. I'm absolutely terrified of this. I can't speak. I can't speak. Oh my goodness me, man. Guys in chat, who's going through? Who's going through, Villa or Lille? One word, all I'm asking. Who's going through? Please tell me. I so badly want to save Villa. I so desperately want to save Villa. Man. Villa. Man. I don't know, man. The last penalty shootout I remember from Villa, we played Chelsea and lost. It was a marvellous Nakamba took a penalty that day and missed. Oh, I feel sick, man. I feel absolutely sick. Nobody asked you, says, how's it going? I feel horrible, mate. I feel... People anti-Villa in my comments are trying to jinx it by saying stressing for no reason, Villa going through. They're trying to jinx it. They're trying to jinx it. We've got the coin toss now. Douglas Luiz has called something. Do we get the coin toss? Luiz gets the call. All right, was that which end? Or... Wait, did they toss... Wait, are we going first? I only saw one coin toss. 2-0 Roma. Oh, AC Milan in serious trouble. 2-0 Roma. Ben Willoughby says, I guarantee Villa missed 2 penalties. I'm telling you now. I am telling you now. I think Lille will go through on penalties. As a Villa fan, as someone I feel sick about this, I think Lille will go through on penalties. I want to be wrong. Villa, please prove me wrong. You know? Oh my god. I'm tense as fuck, man. This is horrid. This is horrid. We don't look. I will say we've been awful this whole game. We don't deserve to go through. So that's my copium, right? If we go out, it doesn't matter too much because we probably don't deserve to go through anyway. A little bit like the Real Madrid game. If they would have lost that, I'm sure they didn't play very well on the night. Anyway, Villa are going to go first. We thankfully did win the coin toss. It's Yuri Tielemans. I'm going to have the headphone in. Please, Tielemans. Villa will go first. Tielemans. Yeah! Tielemans rolls it away. 1-0 on penalties. Ice cold. Sends Chevalier the wrong way. What a way to start. Come on, Emi. Emi Martinez. Who else would you want in goal for this? Who else would you want in goal for this? Ladies and gentlemen, Martinez has picked up the ball. He's on a yellow, so he's got to be very careful here. He's got to be careful. Tielemans makes it 1-0 in the shootout. And here come Lille to take their penalty. Martinez, he's going to get in trouble with the referee here because he's trying to mess about with the ball. It is Bentaleb for Lille. He got a yellow card in the game. He played okay. Lille penalty. Bentaleb. Yeah! Yeah! Martinez saves it! Martinez saves it! Aston Villa lead in the shootout! Emi Martinez! What a save! Brilliant save, Martinez! He's a World Cup winner for a reason! What a save! Vamos! Brilliant Martinez! He shushes the Lille crowd behind him as well. Come on! Big start. Means nothing if we miss. Means absolutely nothing if we miss now though. The Villa fans singing about Martinez. I can hear them for the first time in the game, you know. It's going to be Ollie Watkins, someone he doesn't have a good penalty record. He used to be the penalty taker for Villa. Oh. Oh no. Oh. I think Martinez has been sent off. Oh no. Martinez sent off, I think. Oh, he's got his card back in his pocket. Wait. What did he do? I don't know what happened there. What is going on? Martinez got brandished a yellow. I don't know what's going on. I think the referee changed his mind. I think he gave a yellow and changed his mind. I have no idea what's going on. He brandished a yellow, but Martinez hasn't been given a red card. I don't know what's going on. Watkins to take... the ball's just been thrown on the pitch now. This game has just got no control on it at all. Guys, that's 700 people in the TikTok live. Double tap the screen. Do all that good stuff. I'm so tense. This game's just mental. Watkins penalty. I don't even blame him if he misses because he's had to wait 20 years to take it. Watkins, yeah! He's put it in the top corner. Oh, he couldn't possibly miss. He stuck it away. What a penalty, Ollie Watkins. That's actually a perfect penalty. He smashed it in. I think he slips as well, as he takes it. This could have gone horribly wrong. Brilliant penalty, Ollie Watkins. 2-0 to Aston Villa on penalties. What a pen that is. Villa lead 2-0 in the shootout. If Martinez makes a save here, Villa are massively ahead. It's a lot of pressure on Lille now. They're already behind in the shootout. They have to score this, really. 2-0 down in the shootout. Emi made the first save. It's Jonathan David. I'm very surprised he didn't take their first one, by the way. Jonathan David penalty for Lille. Guys, double tap the screen. I'm live on YouTube and TikTok, all that good stuff, man. I'm so nervous. I can't get my words out. Jonathan David, penalty! Scores down the middle. Good penalty, actually. Fair play. That's good penalty. 2-1. Villa still ahead, but Lille on the score sheet. It is Villa 2, Lille 1 on penalties. Tielemans and Watkins scored for Villa. Emi Martinez saved from Bentaleb. It's Matty Cash. It's Matty Cash for Villa. Matty Cash for Villa. He scored the goal. To be fair, without Cash, we wouldn't be here. Cash's goal put Villa back in the tie. From 2-0, from all over, pretty much. Matty Cash to take this penalty for Aston Villa. Steps up. Yeah! 3-1 Villa. Matty Cash sends the keeper the wrong way. Every penalty so far for Villa has been perfection. Tielemans bottom corner. Ollie Watkins top left corner. Matty Cash bottom left. Martinez made the first penalty save. Well, I don't really know what's going on, by the way, because Emi Martinez, on a yellow card for the start of the game, was given another yellow, but has apparently been allowed to now continue. It looked like he was going to be sent off because of his reaction with the crowd, but the referee has allowed him to. I don't really get it. He literally handed him a yellow card, but he hasn't shown that he's waved that away. So Emi Martinez was given 2 yellows. No idea what's going on. It's Angel Gomes for Lille. Oh, good pen that is. Another good pen that is. Martinez not happy about something. Good pen. That's good pen, actually, to be fair. 3-2. 3-2. That Bentaleb penalty save is the difference so far. Man. Bloody hell. Goodness me. This game, the referee just had no control of this game at all. Leon Bailey to take the penalty for Villa. It's 3-2 to Aston Villa as things stand. Bentaleb missed the first penalty for Lille. It's a left footer. I don't like left footers on penalties. It's Bailey. Saved. Chevalier saved it. Bailey misses. We are back level on the shootout. Oh, they needed that, Leo. I don't rate left footers on penalties, man. Left footers on penalties. Bailey gets a pass because him coming on pretty much got I'd say he's man of the match today for Villa. He was brilliant coming off the bench. Well, they've got a score to tie up the game now. Come on, Emmy. World Cup winner. Come on, Emmy. We need big moments from him. It's 3-2 Villa. If they score, they've equalised it, and it goes down to sudden death. It's Cabella for Lille. Oh, what a pen. Oh, my God. Put it in the top corner again. We are level in the shootout. And the momentum has gone Villa's way to now Lille. Dougie Luiz is the Villa penalty taker, so that's why he's now taking the final one. Well, this is a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure now. Lille 3, Villa 3 on penalties. Both teams have missed one. Bentaleb missed for Lille. Leon Bailey missed the last one for Aston Villa. So much pressure, man. I can feel it. Oh, Dougie, man. I'm glad we've kept Dougie so far. Dougie looks very composed. Oh, man. I don't like this, man. I do not like this. Dougie Luiz penalty. They're not trying to put him off behind the goals. Head in hands everywhere. Luiz taking his time. scores. Go on. Good penalty. If Martinez saves, Villa go through. It's what I mean. It's sudden death. I saw Chevalier dive the right way, and I did for a second worry. He might have got a finger to it. If Emi saves it, Villa win. It's all down to Emi Martinez now. It's the captain as well, stepping up for Lille. It's Andre. Man. I hate penalties. I hate penalties so much, man. Penalties are horrid. Benjamin Andre. Benjamin Andre for Lille. Yeah! Yeah! Eddie Martinez! What a save! Villa through to the semi-final! It's the GOAT of all GOATs! He's the very best at it! Emi Martinez has got Villa into a semi-final of a European competition! Come on! Emi Martinez! What a save! This man is the GOAT! This man is a unbelievable goalkeeper. I tell you what, never doubt Martinez on penalties. Never doubt Emi Martinez on penalties. What a moment. All the Villa players celebrate with Emi and they run to the away end. Wow. What? I mean, we were terrible the whole night. This reminds me so much of Real Madrid yesterday, who were terrible against Man City for the whole game, but they won on penalties. And Villa have basically done that here. We've been terrible the entire game, and we have beaten Lille on the penalties. Captain Benjamin Andre misses. And Villa win. Oh my God. Good. I think it was it 4-3 on penalties. Emi Martinez with a little dance after his penalty save. I love Emi Martinez. What a man. What a man. He's the GOAT. Never doubt him. I doubted the Villa players. Fair enough. But never doubt Emi Martinez. What a man. What a man. Oh, my voice is gone. My voice is gone. Villa are in a semi-final. Aston Villa are in a semi-final of a European competition. Like I said, we don't deserve to be there. But you make your own luck sometimes. On the night we were terrible. Handed a goal on a silver platter from a defensive mistake from their keeper. We were terrible the whole game. Got that bit of luck. Went to penalties and beat them at their ground on penalties. Wow. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And, I mean, I just don't know what to say. I'm probably going to stay live. I'm probably going to watch the Liverpool-Atalanta game. I mean, I thought Liverpool, they've got a small chance of going through. I might stay live for a little bit. Yeah, well, what a moment. Well, it will be the winner of Fenerbahce versus Olympiacos. That will be who we play. The winner of Olympiacos versus Fenerbahce. So yeah, I'm probably gonna. You know what? Fuck it. I'll stay live for. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I will stay live for the Liverpool game, especially with them getting an early goal. In that. But wow, I'm just. Wow. I can't believe we're in the semi-final. I doubted Villa. I doubted Villa. I said it. I doubted Villa. It's 1-0 West Ham over Leverkusen as well. Unbelievable. Emi saved 2 penalties. He saved Ben Taleb's first one, and then he saved the final penalty of the game. Their captain and goal scorer Benjamin Andre. A really good save. In fact, the only penalties they scored were down the middle. Chance of Liverpool. Oh dear, is that Salah's just missed? I need to hear what was going on there. Mo Salah seemingly has missed a big chance of Liverpool in their game. Oh, he's tried to chip the keeper and put it wide. Salah. Oh, dear. All right. I'm going to change my overlays a little bit and I'll get the Liverpool game on. All right, Liverpool are 1-0 up away. And they are playing. I need to download Atalanta's badge. Emmy's my hero, says Bo. Thanks, Murad. All the respect. Oh, thank you to Murad, mate. You've been very good today. I appreciate your support. But yeah, what a day, man. What a day. Villa are in a European semi-final. And like I said, very easily today could be the only English team left in a European competition. Bar a Liverpool miracle. Or you could even argue a West Ham miracle, to be honest, because they're playing an unbeaten side who won the league in Germany. So bar that, it's gonna be Villa, the only English team. Although we play like that against Fenerbahce, Olympiacos, we will lose. I'm just gonna say it as you know. Anyway, I need to download this Atalanta badge. I've had a complete change of plans. I was gonna end my stream, but you know what? Fuck it. I could be seeing some European just craziness here. Not a FIFA pro, so want Villa to go all the way. Thoughts on Villa game? Oh! Minor scores! Atalanta level, but the flag's up. Coop Minor scored for Atalanta. But the flag has saved Liverpool potentially. Oh, there's drama. Drama in Italy. Is he offside? Does Kanate catch him? Ah, he is offside. Yeah, he is. He is. There's no doubt. There is no doubt. But they've got to be careful, Liverpool. They've got to be careful, haven't they? Can't afford to do that. Dodgy defending. Alright, bear with me. Alright, Atalanta's badge. Why are we playing Liverpool? I'm trying to change this. I had to download a badge. Leave me alone. There we go. Oh man, what a moment. Unbelievable. Hibs Villa. You know what? I've said this all year as well. Hibernian are the best team to come to Villa Park in terms of fan base. Like, Hibernian impressed me so much. Like, considering they had nothing to play for, it was literally just a day out in Birmingham. Like, we'd already won so heavily in the first leg. Hibernian didn't stop singing the entire game. I genuinely have never known anything like it. I'll give them so much. Completely off topic, but I remember I've played like a lot of FM in my time, and whenever the only times I've ever played with a team from Scotland, it's been Hibernian. So a bit of I wouldn't say soft spot, but yeah. Man, just I can't believe we won like that. I cannot believe we've won in that way. That's a handball. What? I've just seen a handball in the Liverpool game. What's going on? Oh, Diaz is complaining. Did he get booked for complaining? Karabag was so close. Yeah, they gave it a good go, actually, to be fair. It is 2-0 Roma, but they've got a red card now. I forgot to cover that part. Is it Selic who's just been given a red? That's so silly. After 2-0 up, that's so silly, man. So very silly. Do I have to like? Can I change the I go live that little on TikTok. I don't even know if I can change the bloody title. We'll see. Emi Martinez, the best in the world. I mean, he's amazing, isn't he? We are so lucky. As Villa fans, we are so lucky to have him. We are so lucky to have him. I dread to think where we'd be without Emi Martinez sometimes. All right, I'm just once again changing some of my overlays. Bear with me. Alexander-Arnold's just had a free kick get blocked. Another cross from Jones. Oh, McAllister. Oh, I should have done more there, McAllister. And that is shocking. Who hit that? Abysmal shot on goal. Oh, I know they're getting desperate, but that's shocking, that is. All right, there we go. Emi Martinez, the world's number one. The world's number one. I love him. Did you see him dance? Did you see him dance after he saved the penalty? Oh, he's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. They were giving him stick the whole game. There was a bit of controversy because he got a yellow card, right? He got booked in the game. He got a yellow card in extra time in the penalties. And apparently the ruling is if you get booked on penalties, it's not... This is coming from the commentator, so I have to just trust in what he said. But a yellow card in a shootout is different to a yellow card in the game. I've never seen a keeper, to be fair, get sent off on in the shootout. I've never seen it before. But he was given a yellow card, Martinez, during the penalty shootout. And then Douglas Luiz had to go and talk to the referee. But he was allowed to continue. Which even Martinez questioned. Man, just a crazy way to end. Fiorentina have gone through. They beat Plitzen by 2-0. It's Fenerbahce 1, Olympiacos 0. 2 minutes into injury time in that game. Marseille 0, Benfica 0. With Benfica leading in the first leg 2-1. West Ham, this is probably the biggest scoreline so far. West Ham United lead 1-0 against Bayer Leverkusen. And Bayer Leverkusen, champions of Germany, they've done so well this season. It's such a big surprise. I mean, still a long way to go in that game, and still West Ham are behind, but I did not expect that. But yeah, yellow card should count even in penalties. I agree with that. I don't know why they don't. I think that's silly. And, I'm saying that as a Villa fan who benefited from that. I find that bizarre. That whole ruling is weird. When our own players don't know the rules, I find that fascinating. Martinez was able to be shown one during the spot kicks without being sent off because of the reset. Yeah, I know, but this is what we're talking about, right? So even Martinez didn't know the rules because even he spoke to the referee and asked the question, am I still allowed to be in goal? Because even if Emi Martinez doesn't know the ruling, then it's quite interesting, isn't it? How have we done that then? I don't know. We did not deserve to go through. But football, sometimes you write your own luck. I feel for Lille. If Villa lost like that, I would be sick. Because Lille were better than Villa throughout the whole game. There was a brief moment where I felt Villa were dominant, which was at the start of the extra time when we forced Chevalier into an incredible double save. I still think Douglas Luiz should score. It's a tap-in. Maybe I'm being critical, but I think he should score that. That's just my opinion. But yeah. That's what I think. But yeah, you know what? I didn't know that yellow cards reset in penalties. I genuinely didn't know that. And like I said, Martinez didn't know that. Most people won't, because when have they ever seen that law happen? I've never seen a goalkeeper get sent off in penalties. I've never seen a keeper even be yellow carded in a shootout before. So that was new on me as well. Thanks for all your support. I've got 18,000 likes today. I mean, I did look briefly. I had 800 viewers during the penalty shootout, which I've never had on TikTok before. So you guys are amazing for that. Yeah, if you haven't already, please do hit the follow button. After I end stream, I don't even know when I'm going to end stream because I'm watching the Liverpool game now. I've got all the overlays. I'm live on YouTube. If you want to watch the game on YouTube, feel free to. Yeah. I will say I am shattered. I tired myself out. I just emotionally drained after that. Oh man, what a moment. Emiliano Martinez avoids red card despite being shown 2 yellows because of a little known rule. Basically, yeah. Fascinating. And like other rules that people don't know, if a goalkeeper taking a goal kick, if the ball somehow from a goal kick goes into the back of his own net, a corner is given to the opposition. Right? We will never know because that will never happen. But that is a rule. That is a rule in the sport. I don't know why that's a rule in the sport, but it is. I'm shattered. Martinez best in the world. He's the world's number 1. I'm still in shock, says Galaxy, how he managed to get through to the semis. I'm going to check right now, see all the Villa reaction to everything, because it is crazy. It is mental. Hopefully the Villa fans actually admit that we kind of smash and grab there, to be honest. He silenced the French. His reaction was amazing, wasn't it? Like Villa, I've just seen this. I'm going to retweet this as well. The shush. Emi Martinez shushed the Lille supporters and Villa just posted the picture. He is him. Emi Martinez is him. Like, he is the GOAT. Villa, posted the journey continues. Villa advanced UEFA Europa Conference League semi-final. Well. Well. Martinez says from Andre. I'm just seeing the replies. Just wow. Martinez best in the world. Emi Martinez making French people cry again. If you're, I gotta say, right, I'll probably make this into a video. If you're a French person who supports Lille, the amount of hatred you must have for Emi Martinez. His penalty save stopped you winning a World Cup. That's back-to-back World Cups as well. And then he goes and beats your team, Lille, with a penalty shootout, playing for Aston Villa. The amount of hatred they must have for him is crazy. It's so funny to me. They were booing him the whole game. I'll tell you what, when he was able to shush the crowd, he loved that. I tell you, he loved that. All right, seeing the post, Villa through to UEFA Europa Conference League semi-finals. I love this club. Martinez, real hero. Thanks to Martinez. We are through. I mean, what a guy, man. What a guy. Where would we be without him? Genuinely, where would we be without Emi Martinez? Lifetime contract at Villa, please. Please give him a lifetime contract. Some of the replies from the Villa fans. He owns France. It's got 200 likes on Twitter. Just Emi Martinez owns France. I'm going to check Lille's Twitter. Lille, by the way, if you guys didn't know, Lille are so weird. Their fans, right, were basically they went to a Birmingham City game and they basically tried to celebrate Blues, and they did loads of like Villa chants and stuff, like shit on the Villa and stuff like that. Like very anti Aston Villa. They've done all that. They've apparently took Blues flags and all that to the game today just to lose on penalties. Who won? Aston Villa won on penalties. Emi Martinez. I mean, who else? Who else? Emi Martinez on penalties has won us the game. Emi Martinez he's the GOAT, man. So you said Martinez should have got sent off. The rule in place is the yellow cards reset in the shootout. Those are the rules. I didn't even know that. Emi Martinez didn't even know that because he was questioning everything. But those are the rules. Those are the rules. Because I thought he was going to be sent off. I've never seen a keeper get sent off in a shootout. There you go. Just looking on the replies in the Lille comments. Oh, they're crying. They are crying. Oh man, the poor French Lille supporters. They are crying. If you look in their replies on Twitter, it's just pictures and images of Emi Martinez. Oh man, bear in mind they did the Poznan. I need to make a video on this so bad, right? They did the Poznan in a game they lost. You know how shameless that is? Their fans did the Poznan where they if you don't know what that is, they turn around and start dancing. It's what Man City basically do whenever they rip the shit out of a team. They start dancing, right? We end up winning the game. How shameless is that? I've never known a team to do the Poznan and lose in the same game. That is a genuine first. I've never seen that. I've never seen that before. Unbelievable amounts of shame there. Oh man. I am just so happy. I am so happy. Oh, there was images and stuff of French kids crying at the end of the game, and I thought it was very funny. I don't know why the camera always does it. Why do they always pan the camera to kids like crying their eyes out? Oh man, a few Lille supporters have tried to make a run at Martinez, but pulled back by stewards. Oh yeah, they can cry. Emi Martinez owns Lille. He owns France. Martinez owns France. Villa beat Lille on penalties. For any people keep coming in asking, Villa beat Lille on penalties. Emi Martinez, after getting abuse all game, made 2 incredible penalty saves. Because obviously he beat France in the World Cup final, they were booing, cheering him, and all that. And when he saved the penalty, he danced and then turned around and shushed the fans behind the goal. I love him. He owns France. He literally single-handedly owns France. What a man. What a man. I love him. I love him. He's so funny, man. Oh, Emi Martinez. Oh, man. My whole timeline is just Emi Martinez. Oh, the script writers really went and outdone themselves today. Man, what a team! What a team! Half time, by the way, Leverkusen. Don't know what's going on. They must be on the piss a little bit, Leverkusen, because they're 1-0 down to West Ham. And, I've not watched the game, but stats don't lie sometimes. They've been it looks like they've been battered. Well, West Ham, fair play. 1-0 up. Antonio scored. And a lot of the West Ham fans are saying they've had an incredible first half. Maybe they're the farmers, Maybe it's not people saying English teams are the farmers. Maybe they're the farmers, huh? Oh man. There's a big Twitter account called the European Lad who always posts big games and stuff on his Twitter. And he's posted Emi Martinez saves. He's dancing in front of the French people again. And the comments are just like, debut France owner. You can't love football and hate this man. He's that guy. Hate him or love him. Man's a genius when it comes to penalties. Another one, he owns France. Emi Martinez owns France. Oh, I love the sport. This sport is amazing. This sport is incredible. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? I'd love to watch the second half of the Liverpool game. I am shattered, and I want to do a video on Villa. I want to do several videos, actually. But you guys have been amazing. Like I said, I had 800 viewers on TikTok during the penalty shootout. You guys have all been amazing. For the final time today, please double tap the screen, follow, like. Like I said, I've been live on YouTube and TikTok for several hours now. AJSTV. Don't forget the name. Thank you all for watching. I'll be live for Villa against Bournemouth at the weekend. I'll see you all then.